Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another 9th edition battle report. We are getting close to the launch of 9th edition, just a couple more days away. And we have a debut of 2 more factions that we haven't shown the 9th edition game for yet. We have Chaos Space Marines, represented by the Black Legion. Classic. Led by the Warmaster himself. So really excited to be playing that. And you're bringing the Genestealer Cults out. That's right. What sub-faction of the Genestealer Cults?
We are running Bladed Cog.
Bladed Cog, it's a great one.
Worshippers of the True on the side.
That's right.
Wow.
So this is a really interesting matchup, and I think these armies have changed quite a bit, especially the Genestealer Cults. But a lot of the things that used to work with Chaos don't work anymore, so I've got a very different list, but something I'm very enthusiastic about. We were actually humming and hawing over which Legion to bring.
Right.
Ultimately, I went with Black Legion because the models are painted Black Legion, but we're really excited about a ton of the Space Marine Legions, and I'm actually painting up a new one very soon. So I'd love your comments. Which one? I'm having an impossible time deciding, so I love that. But why don't we jump ahead, take a look at the army list we're bringing today.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the Chaos Space Marines, Black Legion today. Of course, led by Abbadon, and I regretfully inform you he is not the Warlord. He is still the Warmaster.
He's always the Warmaster.
He's always the Warmaster, but not the Warlord today. The Warlord is a Slaanesh Demon Prince. He's taking double Malefic Talons because he's upgrading to a Demon Weapon, which is the Rapacious Talons. This gives me D6 extra attacks, just straight up.
So good. I love
really great. He also has the Indomitable Warlord trait. It's a half damage trait. That's going to make him really tough. So I'm really excited about seeing him. I've also got a Sorcerer on the board. So I've paid 1 CP to get an extra Warlord trait. You could give one Warlord trait to a Sorcerer or a Dark Apostle. I don't have a Dark Apostle, so I'm just giving it to Warlord. And I've given him Trusted Leader. That's a 5-up to get CP back. So that'll be pretty great.
Love it.
And I've also got a Master of Possession. And the reason I have a Master of Possession is for my Obliterators. Obliterators, contrary to our previous video, did go up in points. But ever so slightly. They are super strong. The smaller board makes them really always have effective range at where they need to be. I'm really into them. We brought 6. You could bring 9 in your games.
Totally could.
We didn't want to bring 9 because we thought it would be like unreasonably oppressive. So we just brought 6 to keep it an interesting game here. But anyways, it's a very one-sided army. It's not even that they auto win. It's just like your army does one thing. Yeah, and I wanted to show many things. Speaking of many things, I've got a squad of Berserkers here, all with the axe and the chainsword. They're not world leaders, but they're the next best thing, which is Black Legion. So I'm excited about that. And then, of course, 10 Terminators, all with just default loadouts. So they're really inexpensive for what you get out of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm really into them. And other than that, I've got just a handful of cultists, 3 units of cultists, and then 2 units of just vanilla 5-man Space Marines. I'm rocking a battalion and a patrol detachment. So I lost 2 CP pregame to the patrol and 1 for the extra Warlord trait.
It's really to unlock those extra HQ slots,
the extra HQs, you need those HQ
They're
slots.
so important.
I'll go over for my spells later, but I've got all the good ones.
Sounds about right to me. Cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Genestealer Cult. As we mentioned earlier, I'm running Bladed Cog. This is still my favorite going into 9th edition for the kind of the all-around 6-up invuln on everyone who doesn't have one, and a +1 if you already do. We'll talk more about that later. No penalty for moving and shooting heavy weapons, which is funny because I'm kind of moving a lot of my heavy weapons to vehicles now that they don't suffer from penalties. So very excited about that. I'm running a brigade, kind of for similar reasons to Brian. Honestly, I wanted 4 HQs, right? But unlike Chaos Space Marines, Genestealer Cults actually can run the full brigade fairly well. The toughest thing being the heavy support slot, which I'm excited to put 3 Goliath Rock Grinders on for pretty much the first time in forever. So really excited for them. They're transports. They have heavy mining lasers. Really like those guys in the new edition. So that sort of helps unlock the brigade, the rest of which is actually quite easy to set up. So I have my Patriarch, of course. I have a Magus with the Psyche of the Colts, which is the +1 to cast, extra cast as well, which again, big because I have less slots. Points are up, things like that. Also running the Jackal Alphys for the +1 to hit and a bit of sniper ability, and the Acolyte Icon Ward for that 6-up Feel No Pain when I'm not giving the 5-up Feel No Pain from the new Bladed Cog spell from Psychic Awakening. Elites are, let's see, I have 3 elites. They're all shooty boys. Actually, no, that's not true. They're all killy boys. No support elites, which is kind of a weird thing for me. I have, of course, the Sanctus with a sniper. I also have the Sanctus with the blade, which I really like as this utility slot that can also perfect ambush for free.
Are you going to kill all my psychers?
Oh, dude. Mark my words. Watch out for that guy.
Okay.
Well, the bladed guy is cool because I'm also putting the bladed cog relic on him that gives him a 4+ invuln, then turning into a 3 because of his tactic. So we'll see. It's just fun. I like it.
That's cute.
And then, of course, I have the Keller Morph. Never leave home without him. Troops-wise, 6 troops. 3x5 acolytes. Generally, they're going to be in the rock grinders, although this game, 2 of them are actually empty. They're going to be ambushing.
Great.
I've got 2 chimeras filled with 10 brood brothers. Awesome, awesome tanks now. Actually going to be picking up some more. And then lastly, I have 2 10-man acolyte squads with 4 saws in them. These are my counterpunch units.
Some punch. Yeah.
Not exceeding the 10 for the blast.
That's right.
All that good stuff. And then fast attack, 2x5 jackals and 2 Achilles Ridge Runners with mining lasers, of course. All of those fast attack slots are things, honestly, I could run a million of and still
They have
be happy.
some of the best fast attack. The Ridge
so
Runner
good.
in particular is excellent. Oh, we only have 2 painted.
That's right. Got more on the way, but
we'd probably more on the way. We'd probably have more on the table because they're excellent.
Absolutely, they're super, super good. So as far as upgrades, as I mentioned, the Cult Psyche, I have. I did pay for Brood Coven, so that's the extra warlord trait for a couple guys. I have the 6-up. Sorry, I have the interventions for non-characters within 6 inches of my Patriarch.
Yeah.
And then my Magus has the Bladed Cog one, where I can pick a unit. We'll pick your Terminators, and any of my army within 6 of him gets 3 roll to wound against them.
Wow, that's
so,
great.
Super tasty.
So standard Genestealer Cults, it's got all the
Tons
confusing rules, tons of confusing rules.
Gosh, right?
So we'll see how many of those I remember. Or you'll just be like,
got that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, these units heroically intervene. I'll be like, oh, of course they do.
Sure, why not?
So we'll see how we remember that. Okay, well, if that's all, why don't we take a look at the mission we have today, Bridger?
Yeah, so today we're playing the mission named No Man's Land, mission number 4.
Oh.
There are 5 objectives. Can you
Yeah,
just point
we've
those
got
out?
1, 2, 3 right in the center here.
1
4,
over
it's
here.
actually 5. It's 5.
And 1 over at the other side.
That's right. And in this case, this is what used to be Hammer and Anvil deployment.
Yep.
And you actually, in this game, in this mission, cannot scout move or deploy anything outside of your deployment zone.
That's right.
You can still deep strike, but you can't scout move, which, for instance, your Ridge Runners, which normally have that ability,
They would normally be able to.
they no longer have that ability.
Exactly. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on. I'm just glad it's not 4 pillars.
Yeah.
Which is almost harsher for these kinds of armies.
That's right.
Let's take a look at some
And
secondaries.
although this mission has 5 objectives, it is still hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
So it's fairly easy to pick up your primary in this one.
Yeah, I would say this should be a high-scoring primary mission.
Yeah.
And Adrian has actually taken the mission-specific secondary.
I know, it's crazy.
Adrian took Secure No Man's Land, Engage on all fronts, and Assassinate.
I actually really like this mission secondary because it doesn't require that I take Ryan completely off the point. It just says I have to control it at the end of my turn. I get a number of points based off what turn it is, so it can lean towards the later turns, which is something that my army also enjoys, along with long walks on the beach. And so this is something that's actually very scoreable for me. Engage on all fronts. Of course, we're going to be popping up doing things. We will see. Of course, this is with a smaller board, so I think you're going to see how this is actually going to be a bit tougher, especially for my ambushers. And then I've also taken...
Assassinate.
I went with Assassinate, huh? I didn't have a good choice at the end.
Assassinate is a difficult choice, but I do have characters, and you do have snipers and things like that.
Because your list doesn't really have big things. It doesn't have a ton of bodies, so it's kind of in between. I have at least the 2 foot characters that I feel like I have a good chance of killing.
The Master of Possession and the Sorcerer.
Yeah, and the other 2 I have to deal with either way. So we shall see. That's me.
Okay.
All right.
What do I got?
Brian has chosen to take Attrition, Bring It Down, and While We Stand, We Fight.
Yeah, and so Attrition here, I think I could kill more. You have generally more squishy units, but you know, I still have 5-man Marine squads and Cultist squads. It could maybe not happen.
Yeah.
And then going for Bring It Down, you have enough vehicles for me.
Yep.
And you want your vehicles up on points and things like that. And I have Obliterators, which take them down pretty easily. So there might not always be the target I want to shoot, though. But by the end of the game, I think I'll chew through them. And the last one, While We Stand, We Fight, is a very interesting one. Basically, your 3 most expensive units. In this case, Abbadon.
Yep.
So I think Abbadon's going to live through the game.
It's
very hard to kill Abbadon.
So.
The Demon Prince, which, as we discussed, has half damage, and I could give him Delightful Agonies, so he's pretty tough as well.
Yeah.
So I'm into that. And the 3rd most expensive model is actually an Obliterator. I think in the future I might try to make it a Sorcerer, like I'll put him in Terminator armor or something, just so he's more expensive.
If you just throw a jetpack on him, that should take him over.
That's right. So in the future I'll do that, but I didn't want to, change my points at the very end.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an obliterator.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to put it as one of my big chonky boys.
Sounds good.
And
there's
I'll
one
make
that's
it,
a different pose, so...
Yeah, I'll make it the one with the big shoulder gun.
Sounds good to me.
So that's
That's
it's
the
that
boy.
one model in that unit.
Keep an eye on that
That's the one to go for, okay?
That's right.
All right, well, neither of us know who's going first. You're all deployed in blips.
I know.
I'm here, and if you're seeing this battlefield, it's a big imperial city. Everything here is basically a ruin. We have the crates, and we have a few statues. The statues aren't going to impact this game because they only impact imperial models mostly.
Right.
But other than that, everything has the obscuring word. And what we've done here is a few of these buildings, this one in my backfield, that one in your backfield, actually have huge walls where you can legitimately hide behind them.
That's right.
So even if you're in it, you're still hidden, which is kind of an important thing. This building in the center, we're actually counting as two discrete parts. There's this part over here and this part here, so that you can't infinitely shoot from any direction to any direction, but you still, generally, you have a lot of line of sight.
Sure,
right?
sure.
Okay, well, why don't we see who gets first turn?
Let's do it.
Who actually wants first turn?
I'm not 100% sure. Traditionally, I want second.
Okay.
I think I still want second.
Yeah, I think you still want
Yeah.
second. I'll
you
roll it
first.
first.
5.
Ooh, that's
Come
a
on.
mighty 5.
Oh!
I'll give you first turn.
What a gentleman.
Yes,
thank you very
so much. All right, so why don't we take us into Genestealer
Cool.
Cults?
So while
turn
I
one.
do my 1,000,001 blips, I think Bridger has some announcements to make.
Yeah, we have some donations. Thank you, Sate O of Mind. New to 40K, thanks in part to us. Question though, Hurricane Bolters or Salvo Launchers for the Golden Boys? So you're talking about the Virtus Praetors.
That's right.
Both are great options. I think, especially now that they're the same points and there's no heavy penalty for moving the bikes, I would consider the Salvo Launchers, depending on your meta. If you're facing a lot of vehicles, those Melta missiles are key.
Yes.
But if you're against hordes, can't beat a Hurricane Bolter.
Yeah, I think before you never took the Salvo Launcher, pretty much ever, maybe on one character. But now I would even tech into half of them, like half of my Virtus Praetors having Salvo.
They're quite good.
And you could even make an argument to go 100% Salvo Launchers, which you could never have made that argument before. So unfortunately, it's not an easily magnetizable bit in my experience. So
That's true.
I only have 2 models with the missile launcher. The rest are all Hurricane Bolters.
I have 0 with the missile.
I did 2 with the missile, just hoping that one day the world would come around, but I don't know. Maybe
was-
I'll buy some more bikes.
I was very foolish. I specifically didn't magnetize them because I assumed the missiles would never be good.
Oh, okay.
When I got into Custodies, people told me like they're so bad you'll never ever take them in a million years, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just glue that on. seems fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, no Chris. Have a CP. We have another person giving me a CP every game.
Oh, dang.
It's gonna
Thank
escalate
you.
a lot.
Looking
Right.
forward to seeing you on camera when Crusade is on. Enjoy your game, Adrian and Brian.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Yeah, Crusade's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited for that. Now that we're coming up to the launch, we're going to get into Crusade slightly after the launch day.
That's right.
Thank you, Nil Strife. I've owned a Venerable Land Raider for years. In 9th, do you still think they aren't a great choice for a Vexilla Escort versus the Telmon?
Oh, in the Custodies. They're not bad in the Custodies, but they're not as good as they are in other factions. You just don't get as many bodies inside of one.
Custodies are fat.
Yeah. It's hey, it's cool. It hits on 2s, and if you look, I think the cost relative of a Venerable Land Raider is not that much more expensive, and the hitting on 2s is pretty great with those last cannons because it's really hard to get last cannons like that otherwise. So it definitely has a place. I have a bias against it. I think a giant Land Raider chassis just painted gold often looks awful.
It's quite gaudy.
Sacrilege.
It's quite gaudy, yeah. That's what stopped me. I own 2 Chronos, and
Talk about gaudy.
you never, yeah, but they kind of look Custodies in a way.
They look like beached whales.
The problem is that, yes, but the problem is they're like 400-point beach whales. And so I could pay for like 200-point beach whales, but not 400 points.
That's a good point.
So long story short,
You
it's
could do
not
it.
the best option,
It's not
but
the
you
best,
can
but you
always
could
take
do
it.
It's way better than it was because they can't get tagged as easily.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gallagher. Do you guys think 3 parts of my army, Tyranids, Genestealer Cult, and Broodbrother Imperial Guard, could be remotely decent? It just sounds so cool. Oh, a 3-part army. So like all 3 mixed together.
You can. You lose a
Yes.
bit of CP, which hurts that army a bit. But I think, first of all, I definitely think that the Broodbrothers add a lot to the army, a lot more than they used to, because the vehicle addition's great in the way that Broodbrothers are really great at holding objectives. But even the Genestealer Cult version, a lot of the vehicles and infantry got better. And then if you add in Tyranids, you can tech in for a bunch of things you don't have. So I definitely think that Forces of the Hive Mind combination is a great army.
It's probably the strongest, honestly.
Yeah.
Almost
Lose
there.
a bit of CP, but it's fine.
Thank you, Casper Van Egmond. If you do have a question, I'm sure you'll send it soon. But the super chat was empty. But thank you.
Thank you so much. So how is the so you're popping out of the blips. One of the unique abilities with blips is the blip actually allows you to get outside of your deployment zone.
That's right.
So when you blip a vehicle, you had a blip right on the other side of the wall. Normally your vehicle would be stuck there, but now it gets to deploy on the other side of the wall.
That first model can go anywhere. Then the rest have to stay within 6 of the blip. So it's kind of a cute thing with infantry, but it's a really good thing with vehicles, right?
Yeah.
And of course, the Chimeras started on the board here because they don't have Cult Ambush, so they're just trying to stay out of line of sight. I had so many drops, luckily, I can basically just wait until the Oblits were set up and then hide from them. Because
I was going to put the Obliterators in reserve, but the way I saw it, I could threaten these 2 objectives on the side.
Yeah.
Turn 1. And that's what kind of made me interested in it.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see.
Is there something, Brian? People seem to believe that there's something wrong with your secondaries, and I'm not sure what.
Oh, did I pick 2 from the same category or
I'm gonna
something?
have to figure it out. It's very possible.
Oh, well. You know what happened, actually? I didn't use the rule book when I was picking them today. I used, I have my own pre-made sheet where I make it online, and I probably just didn't consider it. If it is, I'll change it up.
Also, Adrian, you have 2 of the same character in the same detachment. Can't do that.
2 of the same character in the same detachment.
So you have 2 of the
Sanctus.
Oh, 2 of the Sanctus.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, give me a second. We'll fix that.
Do you have? Oh, you only have 1 detachment. You're saying, right?
Yeah, I'm so used to having multiple.
Yeah, that's right. So did I actually take 2 from the same category? Remind me my secondaries again.
You took attrition, bring it down, and while we stand, we fight.
Oh, while we stand, we fight,
right
and
attrition
are the same category.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to cut probably attrition, right?
You should. That's fine. You could. Why? You could roll a d20 for me, and I'll take the secondary.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you guys so much for letting us know.
Is that how this is gonna?
That helps a lot.
I think I'll just pick one.
Okay, you can pick one for me. I wanted to live dangerously, but I feel like when you make a mistake, you gotta let the chaos gods decide.
Wildin', man.
All right, what about engage on all fronts? I'm gonna push you into the middle. Of the
it's not great, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Inside.
That's what you get, Brian.
Ambush.
That's what I get. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
mental interrogation. We could take away your psyker effectively.
I need them. They're super precious. I paid a lot of points for them. They weren't like 30-point psychers. They're not astropaths or something.
Then you will have to take...
No, engage on all fronts is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, solved.
And you've replaced which one with that? Attrition?
I replaced attrition.
That's fine.
And
Thank you again, chat.
Oh, this guy would have to be...
Chat is so good about this.
Yeah, honestly, guys, we really, really appreciate that. It helps, especially when people come and watch the video later on. It sucks when, you make a video and then it's like, well, this thing's wrong, so the whole thing is wrong.
Yeah.
So you guys can help us catch that.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I will drop the melee Sanctus because I love him, but he was kind of just a cute thing. And I'll put the relic sniper onto the other guy, which, by the way, plus 2 to wound doesn't matter as much anymore. And Games Workshop specifically called it out. They're like, oh yeah, it's fine because you can get rid of minuses to wound. I was like, who has minuses to wound?
Not many things.
Not many.
Not many.
Yeah, I was like, cool. And then I will take, should I do a Clamavus or Nexos?
I like Clamavus because it sounds like clown.
I like Clamavus. I'll grab a Clamavus. He's just going to be in here.
Understood.
Sounds good.
Okay. Did we finish deploying?
That is me. Couple notes for.
Did we finish deploying?
I know, right? So that's another thing, right? In the past, when we've done GSC, we just do the blitz before we go live for you guys. But now
we don't know.
We kind of have to do it this way. So in Cult or in the Underground, I have the Kellermorph. I have 2 5-man Acolyte squads, and then I have Mr. Snippy Snip. With the relic sniper.
That Sanctus is scary.
Sanctus
I'm excited
scary.
to see what he can do.
I'm excited to see what he can do.
Okay,
that is it. Now we're gonna go to actual movement. Jeez,
yes.
Louise.
That's one of the downsides of this army. This army not only has a lot of models, but it has the double deployment phase, which actually slows it down quite a bit. It's one of the things that if you're playing this army, you actually have a lot to master. Yeah. This is not the kind of army you can just pick up one day and be ready to play the next day.
For sure.
It's a lot more challenging.
Okay, so those Terminators are kind of scary away.
Well, that list construction constraint that Genestealer Cults used to have, it didn't matter because you would always take 3 detachments.
Yeah, a lot of those things matter now, right? Like the fact that we talked about even the ability for like Guard to take multiple tanks in one detachment.
Oh, it's huge.
Or the ability for Space Marines to combat squad. All of those abilities actually matter a lot more, and I think that's really exciting. I think that's great.
So where's the breakdown between the 2 buildings here? Is it this thing or is it this?
It's just that one piece.
Just
over
that
there.
small one.
That's right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds good. So yeah, we're gonna be moving forwards. Just gonna try to bully this objective.
Oh, that really was just your deployment?
That literally was the
deployment.
Excellent.
So that's the thing. You actually deploy and then you have to move after
more
the fact.
donations.
Okay,
great.
great.
How exciting. Casper got his question in. He said, "Oops, first time donating. What factions do you think will be most fun for the Crusade system?"
Oh well, hold on. We gotta wait till we see more Crusade rules, I think. I don't know. Whatever faction you want to RP basically is the one to go with. Moving these Ridge Runners up.
Yup.
Or these are Goliaths. Sorry.
These are the Goliaths.
So you've got that one in the building, just kind of up on the objective there.
Yep. That's the idea.
And this one here. These are great things to post up on objectives.
That's exactly what they're great for.
And you've got guys inside either of these, or are these ones empty?
This one has guys inside.
So the one at
these two are
the one
empty.
at the back here.
This one is the only one with 5 acolytes inside of it.
So that one's there.
Honestly, this one. So what I'm doing over here is these two can touch this building and unlock, basically seeing through that. But this guy, I'm not going to be able to reach that. So I'm actually just going to play a bit more careful with them.
Okay.
We're just going to scoot up to here. Some jackals. Let's see. Do we care about? We want to get up onto these table quarters.
Because you have engage on all fronts, right?
Engage on all fronts.
So you're gonna move these jackals up.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and advance them. So let's take a look at that. Whoop. It's a 5. Awesome.
Thank you, D. Rich. Love you guys. Started watching with 9th. Give each other a hug.
Aw.
I have an Indomitus and Dark Imperium. Which Space Marine faction's best with those box sets? Okay, so Indomitus is great with the like White Scars and Raven Guard, kind of combat-y, fast, almost Eldar-y Space Marines.
Yeah.
Dark Imperium is just a good basis to build any army out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of basic stuff. You might not find that you use it all the time, but yeah, because some of the characters, like I find that I never really made use of the Gravis captain.
Right.
He was never my favorite.
But it gives you intercessors, it gives you hellblasters, like it gives you the foundation.
Yeah, I own a lot of hellblasters, and man, I rarely get to use them too. But
it's true.
People are looking at Plasma in 9th.
I know,
as, like,
it could be good.
The it stuff.
Yeah, it could be good because of the midboard, like the fact that you could kind of keep them safe and then kind of come out and react with them. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's right. These guys advancing, so they're moving on up.
Thank you, Reject ×7. In the last video, you never brought up Emperor's Children, Noise Marines, or Helldrakes. Does that mean they are bad in 9th?
No.
No.
Am I forever
Those
low
videos are, we're trying to keep them pretty short. Chaos is not one army, it's really like 7 armies. And if you can count Renegades, it's like 15 armies. And so there's just too much to cover in one 30-minute video. So we just gave a taste. Like, here's a few general ideas, some rules, some things to think about. We didn't have time to go into everything.
And we tried to call that out a bit. You know, we said there's all these different legions. They're all great. They do customize. I was just talking about Emperor's Children before we got on stream, so we like them a lot. Helldrake, I'm still not as sold on, to be honest.
I mean, it's cool. Like, it holds objectives now.
Yeah.
It has
With a lot of tank killing in the game, it does just disappear.
This is true.
And it's really hard to hide.
Well, it's not actually an error.
It's not fly. No, I know you can. Even when it's on the objective, it's hard to hide. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yes,
it's just kind of big. But it is easier to hide the start of the game than it used to be, which is something in its favor.
And they have seen competitive play in the past. Like Don Houston used to run a list with 3 of them.
Yeah, no, they can work. They give you utility, no doubt.
Because the rest of the list was so ridiculous. That's all I'm saying.
He brought it to play more fair, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Tone it down a little bit.
Exactly.
Thank you, Levi. For the Psychic Ritual secondary, does the wording have it where the same unit has to do the power 3 times?
Yes.
Or can it be any unit doing the power with a combined total of 3 times?
No, it's the same unit 3 times. Now, you could lose, like, let's say first turn you tried to do it with one Psyker and that Psyker died. You could now switch to a different Psyker, but they have to do it 3 times.
Right.
That's right.
And that is the big liability there, that if your opponent knows that they just take 15 points away from you, if they either deny or kill that Psyker, then oftentimes they'll do that. There are some armies, though, where that Psyker is just so tough and there's no way to get through it, and there's no denies, in which case it's a good pick.
Right. Okie dokie.
One of the easiest picks.
Pretty much good here.
Okay,
we're just
so
moving up this flank. Yep. And
the Ridge Runners are staying back?
They're going to scoot up just a tad. Your Obliterators are hidden, and I can't get to anything back here, so they kind of just need to wait until a better time. If they step out right now, they're just going to die.
Gotcha.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Let's do some Psychic, shall we?
Let's see it.
Okay, so we don't have a ton. We can't see any enemies with our Psychic. So let's see. Patriarch, Mental Onslaught, nope. Mass Hypnosis, nope. Undying and Vigor, definitely. Might from Beyond, possibly. Okay, so we're going to be starting with the Magus. He's +1 to cast.
Okay.
Because he has the what is it? Psyche of the Cult.
That's right.
And we're going to give the 5+ feel no pain.
Ooh, who's feeling no pain?
Right? So this truck is super dead. So I'm not going to bother as much with him.
But you will get 1 point for grabbing that objective.
Exactly. He just needs to get there and do that, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Difficult decision.
Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to pull this one back. That's just
Okay.
not worth it.
You don't want me to. You don't want me to shoot it.
It's not doing anything for me.
I agree.
So we're going to go ahead and put it onto... Actually, we'll put it on him. There's nothing else that you're for sure reaching.
Okay.
So this is a 5 up feel no pain. Ooh, no, it is not. I need a 6.
Fine.
All good there. We have also Might from Beyond, which also doesn't matter.
You should
So
just.
that's it.
That's fine. Yeah, no need to barrels yourself.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So shooting phase.
Shooting phase. Let's do it.
That was your only psychic?
That's his own.
Most of the things are offensive. I have very limited psychic slots
And he can't really
now,
see
right?
my army yet. He's not quite in range.
Right.
Interesting.
So
This army doesn't do much turn 1 typically.
exactly, which is why I like 9th edition maybe.
Yeah.
So we have this boy inside. He
This
can
is a
see
Goliath
everything
truck?
here. That's the Goliath truck. I do have
Okay.
a heavy mining laser and a heavy stubber on it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and just put the heavy mining laser into some Terminators, see what we can do.
I'd love to see it.
So D3 shots. 1 shot, nice.
It's fine.
On a 4, no penalty for moving and shooting. Good.
Good
Heavy
talk.
Stubbers.
Good
I
talk.
know, right? And here we go. So heavy stubbers.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, 3
The
hits,
stubbers.
right? 4s to wound.
And
All right.
sorry, who are the stubbers at?
Same thing. I'm just throwing with Terminators.
So this Terminators. So
Yep.
2 up save.
All good.
Okay.
That is...
That's something.
It's something.
You did a thing.
Yeah. So we've got this Goliath just into the cultists.
Okay. So I've got a 10-man cultist squad at the back here, which you could just see at the corners there.
You got it.
There's
So
no way to get a whole 2,000-point army behind one building.
You did try, though.
I
That's
got
good.
close.
So here's the mining laser. D3 shots. 1 shot. On a 4.
Good.
Good talk. Heavy stubber.
It's all the
2 hit.
stubbers.
It's all of the
On
stubbers.
threes?
All right, 1
Okay,
save. No
6
run.
up.
Up.
Oh, I thought I was going to get it. I felt like it.
I got you now. I got you on the ropes.
All right.
Honestly, that's it. I'm just kind of posting up. I did want to go second, but I will score. No engage on all fronts. I didn't want to push too far forward. These guys couldn't
Because
quite
you would just
reach.
lose them. And
It wasn't
it's
worth the
not a good
investment.
idea. This army needs to kind of overwhelm me at one time.
Exactly.
Not piecemeal.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I will score the mission secondary for taking and holding that.
But
One
you got
single
your 1
point.
1 point,
Nailed
because it's round 1.
It's based on, you get number of points equal to what
Based on
round
the
it is.
round. Okay.
All right, my friend.
We
Over
did
to
it.
you.
Let's take it into Chaos Space Marines, turn 1. Okay. So I want to spread out a little bit against your
Yeah.
deep strikes.
For sure.
And we're going to see if there's anything we want to even attempt to shoot. I only have 24-inch range, so I only have 28-inch range with my movement, which is not going to get me into any of these guys. Even
Right.
with a warp time, it's not going to.
Right.
So that is okay. That's something. What we might want to do on this side is we might want to just start walking this way
Yeah.
to start to threaten that in a future turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll think about that in a moment. In the meantime, though, I'm just going to spread out and create some screens.
Sounds good to me.
So we'll do that first.
Yep.
Good talk.
And I need a Clamavus.
All right.
Thank you, Joshua.
Oh, thank you.
I noticed the Kitbash chain axes on the Terminators. Using Warp Talon jump pack wings, it looks sick.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Everyone
it.
loves your Kitbashes. They were talking about the
That's
the
that's
Patriarch.
one of Adrian's
That's what I
specialties.
do, yeah. Well, because the box only comes with a few chain axes. They're just awesome. So
Yeah, the chain axe is definitely the way to go.
Whereas the warp talons, yeah.
I think it was cool for people to see the payoff on the Squid Head Patriarch. Like you fully
That's
painted
great.
him. He's on the table.
Right.
From
That's the life cycle.
From modeling and kitbashing all the way to the end.
I love it so much. That's why I play all these armies, right? Orcs, GSC, Chaos.
Okay, we need a 2-inch advance.
Uh-huh.
That's fine.
Okay, Brian. All right. Starting with some average rolls. Let's see how
Thank
it
you,
is.
Bree. I know about how White Scars will be good, but talk up Raven Guard, strengths, best units, and how the faction goes well or not in 9th. I actually wrote up a post about this a little while ago on Reddit,
Yes.
and I'm super excited because the whole army changed. Like, in I think a more healthy, positive way. So all the things that were broken and unfun got fixed. They got nerfed. And now the army can do all the cool, unique, interesting things that it wanted to do all along.
Right.
Like, the ability to pregame move a unit is so important now. Like, if you're going second, everybody is coming to that conclusion, like, going first is really good, because not because you can shoot your opponent, but because you can get on the objectives first. Well, Raven Guard get there turn 0. They get there before the game even starts. Right. They've been there for years. So I think you can just take a conventional Space Marine army. And I'm not saying this is the best, but this is an option.
Yeah.
You can take a conventional Space Marine army, and
it's very flexible.
wow, what is going on, Brian?
Our
Gimbal.
camera is freaking out. There we go.
Man, I got
That was
excited.
wild.
It just heard you talking about Raven Guard and was like, oh gosh, it's doing it again. They have all those utility things, right?
Yeah, so you can just take like a normal Space Marine army,
Yeah.
and that's not the best, but it's an option.
Yeah.
And do all these cool tricks. Like you can start on the objectives, or you can deep strike units that you can't normally deep strike.
Yeah.
So like aggressors, plasma, all these things that you want to see in Space Marine armies, you can bring with Raven Guard now.
Yeah, they're really great.
Okay.
They're just good at that flexibility. I mean, they're another army that's about, or faction, sub-faction that's about movement, right? And they have all those great utilities that you can actually
So it
really
needs a
use.
one.
And it's not so
Oh,
gimmicky.
I almost got it.
Right?
Oh, it needs a 1.
It's not 18
Fine.
Centurions. So that's cool. Oh, dang, here come the boys.
I am sad that Elias got Legends.
Did he
Yes.
really?
Elias did
I
go
totally
into
missed
Legends.
that.
He did go to
He
Legends.
was like this weird secret sauce that people figured out eventually.
He
was in
became my
Elias.
hero.
He
I aspired to be Elias Abbadon.
Legends?
I don't even know what that means.
Legends died of relevance.
He just had every rule. He was awesome.
It was so silly.
I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote those rules.
They weren't. It's Forge World. Just like
Yeah, nobody was at the wheel.
when the
on
hand
that one.
doesn't like connect with the head, you know.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Amiiboid. I love the Horticulus Slimex model for Nurgle Demons. Is it any good? I haven't played since 2007 until recently. Thanks for the inspiration.
right. He's not great in 40k. I'll be honest. Because of the way that the tree placement and having to pay points and things like that for it, which is a real bummer. He's great in Sigmar. So one, he's just super cool. So run because of that. Or two, figure out if you can get him on a different base size, run with like a Demon Prince or something.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I do that stuff all the time where it's like, how can I use this model that the rules aren't as great, but I just really like the model, right? So that'd be my advice.
I'm going to come around to the front. It's kind of hard to reach through this building on the back.
I know.
I'm just realizing how difficult this building is to work
I'm
with.
defending it from you. So that's
Yeah,
why.
that's
So
right.
these boys have advanced up, yeah?
They've advanced.
Awesome.
We're not going to be doing any... That's fine there.
I feel it.
Thank you, Zero Crow. Pleasure as always, boys. Hope you have a great game.
Hey, thanks, Sarah.
It's always good to see you in chat, Zero. Thank
So I'm
you.
moving-
Oh, hey, it's Peter the Falcon. What up, Peter?
Hey, what's up?
Brian's lack of a sweater in these videos is distressing.
It's very hot.
I think he would die.
Get out of here. This dude lives like north of Winnipeg. And it's so hot here.
It's California hot here.
It is quite hot. But that's no excuse, Brian. We need to see you back in sweaters.
right.
Listen, I will. Wait until summer's over. I got a huge collection of sweaters. I'll bring even new sweaters, all right?
Oh, dang.
I'll get
perfect.
new
They're-
power sweaters.
There
promise?
better be new sweaters.
Power sweaters.
Don't you worry.
Love it.
Thank you, the Kulanon, for my Tau tank army. How did the heavy bombardment hammerhead get axed? 1 or 2 breachers and a devilfish for midfield. Barracuda versus Piranha and Skyray. That was a lot of questions for you.
You got that, Brian?
The tanks are good, but yeah, some of them went to Legends, right? So I'm pretty sure, at least. Am I not right about that?
I believe that some, in fact, a large portion of Tau's Forge World went away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
They were models that I had only ever seen in Brian's collection, to be honest.
I own a ton of heavy bombardment. Hammerheads, so I know your pain.
They're models that not many people have, but those that do, like, they really love them. So that sucks when that goes away.
And then what do you think of Breachers and Devilfish?
Breachers and Devilfish are great, better than they used to be, and I'm totally into them. So go Breachers.
And you generally take those as your troops over Fire Warriors
Yes.
any day now.
These days, because people are bringing things like Terminators, and Fire Warriors just don't do anything
Yeah.
against Terminators.
No, you could just Fire Warriors don't do anything.
Fire
leave it
Warriors they could stand in the back and give your opponent a kill point.
Remember that the GT we were playing it, and you had your 3 Fire Warriors just piled in the back, like, oh, are those guys dead? No, they're hanging out. It's a party.
They're in timeout.
They
for
were
not
just a
being on the
liability.
battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they're not as much of a liability anymore. I will say that.
So I'm going to advance my unit of obliterators over here.
Okay, sounds good.
So because
4
there's nothing that they could see even with a 4-inch move, just
Right.
because of the obscuring.
Yeah.
Like a 4-inch gets me to there, and it's still nothing. It's
Yeah.
like about an inch away. So you were close. If I warp time that unit, I guess I probably could shoot with it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's more interesting. Maybe we'll advance with this back unit who could definitely not shoot anything.
Makes sense. Let's see it.
And then we'll just move the front unit.
Right.
Okay.
Ooh, healthy 9 inches.
This is a healthy 9 inches.
They're coming out. Obviously, they're on the bottom floor. We just put everything up there so you guys can see. Same with my stuff here. I ended up putting the Clam of Us here. Funny enough, I actually did have him in the list originally. because of the +1 advance and charge, and he also denies deep strike. So in this game, it's not as much of a thing, but something that's useful to have. So yeah.
Thank you, Malky the 03. I really want to see some GSC familiars kit bash to count as Broodbrother Ratlings.
Oh yeah, dude. There's some really cool conversions around that kind of thing.
Man, what was up with Ratlings going up in points? What was that
They
about?
were just too good, man.
Like,
They were too
I've
good.
literally never seen anybody. I know one
I
person
saw them
who
at the
owns
start of 8th edition
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
I realized he's.
I don't know
not a
why. I don't know what changed. Oh right.
I thought
They're
he was.
cool. I love the idea. That was actually one of the first units when I got into 40k that I was like, I want an army of Ratlings.
Of course.
Like,
you
what
were.
if everybody was a sniper and also a rat person?
What if everyone was
Okay,
a
I moved
They're
every.
not rad people. What's wrong with you?
They're not rad people.
No, they're just
Yes,
short.
they are.
They're little. They're hobbits.
They're
Why
hobbits.
do you think they're
Yeah,
called
they're
Ratlings
halflings.
and have tails?
They're because of racism.
Yeah.
Um,
Games Workshop.
Okay, so I moved every model in my army.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks.
I like
It's I didn't have to deploy every model and move every model,
I know,
but I
I-
did have to move every model.
I'm trying, man.
And this building is like really sharp,
right?
so it's really hard to move
That's
through.
the main reason I'm on this side.
Yeah.
Just psychological advantage from that.
Well, I'm glad.
All right.
So
Psychic.
what we're gonna do is, yeah, we are gonna psychic.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna start with
Just starting with.
we're gonna start with a warp time
Ooh.
from my sorcerer.
Sounds good to me. Let's do
So
it.
this is on 6,
Yup.
and I would like it.
That'd be nice.
That's fine.
Man.
And
fine.
remember when he said he
Man.
needed a psyker?
So I'm gonna re-roll.
Here's hoping.
Okay.
Hey, there it is.
There you go.
Cool. And that's super high to deny anyways. I'm just not sure. Am I in range of any of your psychers?
Good question.
No, right? The sorcerers.
I think you're just in range of the Demon Prince.
Oh
Where's-
yeah, I'm definitely in the Demon Prince, but
Yeah. So
he's right there.
I'll show you where. Here, there's my nearest psyker.
Okay, so yeah, just the Patriarch, Magus is out.
Gotcha.
But I'm not gonna try for the 11.
Okay.
Drop to the 12.
So that was with my sorcerer, and we've got to go with him with his next one, which is Prescience.
Mhm.
So we'll put it into the same squad.
Sounds good to me.
Why not? Actually, I don't know. Prescience could be cool on my Terminators this turn.
Well, what are they shooting? Just the vehicles?
It's Prescience is shoot and combat, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So the +1 to hit in combat could help.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
for the combat, basically.
But then again, Abbadon's right there, which gives them reroll
Go
hits.
for rerolls, yeah,
So I
yeah.
think we'll just go with the Obliterators.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's Prescience.
And this is from who? Sorry.
The Sorcerer
Okay.
onto the Obliterators.
Yeah, and I'm in or out of him?
With your Patriarch, you're in.
I'm in, and that was on an 8.
Yeah.
What does your Demon Prince know?
My Demon Prince knows Delightful Agonies.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, it's fine. You can have it. The Blitz are gonna just wreck whatever they hit. So go for it.
They'll do a bit of work.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Speaking of Delightful Agonies, what are we going to put it on?
Oh, you're talking about the spell.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do, the
Got
Demon
excited.
Prince is fairly safe this turn.
Yeah.
I have the Mark of Slanesh on my Obliterators, so I could put it on them, and I think we'll put it on that one unit of Obliterators that's out in the open.
Sounds
over
good to
there,
me.
Okay.
I dig it.
So let's do that. 5 is a fail, I believe.
Yeah.
Delightful Agonies. Oh, no, it is on a 5.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm looking for a 6 from the Patriarch. Let's see it. It's a 5.
It's not that big of a deal.
tried.
It's fine.
I tried.
You tried.
fine.
Okay, Master of Possession. We're going to do Cursed Earth.
Yeah, this
It's
is
on a 7?
+1 to the invulns for those guys. Oh!
It's a
Can't
perils.
roll that.
It's fine.
That is
But anyways, it's
fantastic.
+1 invulns.
Sounds
and
good.
D3 wounds to me. Just the one.
Okay. Hey, man.
That could have been worse.
I'm feeling it.
It's good.
I'm feeling it.
The warp is agitated
Fickle
today.
beast. Yeah.
And we're going to give
a shadow
Mutated Invigoration to this squad as well.
Yep.
This is on a 7, so they get it.
All good. And that is the rerolling one of their flesh metal dice when he shoots.
Yeah.
Each time they shoot.
It's a good little
It's so good.
thing. So I did all the psychic.
Sounds good to me, man.
And we're going to shoot. So I think only 2 of those models can see.
Mhm.
I can't really tell from my line.
Just, yeah.
I can't actually see.
He's like, so if we just pull these crates,
Oh,
then we
no,
can...
it's fine. They can see.
They can all see? Sounds good. Not the rock grinder, not the baby.
So yeah, we've got 3 Obliterators here, and we've got the Rock Grinder. I'll make sure I do indeed have 24, because that would be horrendous. Yeah, okay, we do.
Whoa.
We're at the line
Yeah.
now.
That warp time was
And
nice.
the warp time's just such
You have
good
such
spell.
flexibility,
Such a
right?
good spell.
It's not used to do these like crazy launches anymore. It's just like I need to move around obscuring things like that. Super good still.
So let's roll the strength.
Yep.
Um,
So AP, well, strength,
Strength
first.
first.
Yep. Strength.
so
Ooh.
that takes me to
strength 7.
strength 7.
So you'd be winning on 4s currently.
That's
Yep.
fine.
Yep.
I'm okay. Well, I can reroll all
You
of
can
these.
reroll these. You can reroll one of them afterwards. Not all.
Oh, I thought it was any of them.
Yeah.
Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So then this is AP, AP2,
-2.
and this is where you want the damage.
Damage.
It's just the 1.
So what are
Okay.
you gonna reroll? I wonder.
The damage is more valuable.
Yes, for sure.
So it's 2 damage.
Sounds good.
Okay. So let's do it. 18 shots.
I dig it. I dig
2,
it.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
And I'm gonna use
14.
a new stratagem.
16.
Evasive driving. It makes me immune to -1 and -2 red.
That's 1 CP.
1 CP, baby.
-1 and -2.
So good, right?
That's
Evasive
dope.
drive. That's a
Right?
funny name for
I don't know how the AP works with that. That should
He's
just be
like,
-1 to hit.
"Ah!"
That's
I
a
know,
-1 to
but
hit.
this is so much better, so I have
Nope.
no complaints.
No.
No? Okay. So
They're just bobbing and weaving.
they do have prescience, so hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
And they reroll their 1s from the Demon Prince.
Sounds good to me.
So let's do a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm gonna veterans. I meant to say that. 1
Sounds
CP,
good. I'll roll my Claim of Us afterwards.
and I'll roll my trusted leader.
Ho-ho.
So all hits.
Solid.
And now I'm wounding on 3s now.
Why?
Veterans.
Oh, veterans. Duh. Hold on. Let me do my CP real quick on a 6. Nope.
Let me do my CP
Oh.
on a 5. Okay, never
Okay.
mind.
So now on 3s, because vets. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I
Cost
don't
me.
like that.
Did veterans give me any? It gave me 2.
Give you 2. Okay.
So it's
That's a
enough.
lot.
It's enough to hurt.
That's a lot. Am I getting? No, I'm not getting covered because I'm a vehicle. So this is 4 ups.
Oh, it was fine.
It's fine.
It's totally
We're
fine.
still gonna get them though. Look, actually, that was pretty bad.
quite
Because
bad.
these are 2 each. That was
They're
quite
2
bad.
each.
Yeah. So that'll kill him. Will it explode? Hup. Nope. All good.
Okie doke.
But I did evasive maneuvering and it was cool.
It was actually totally worth an attempt, don't you think?
Yeah, because average dice, I'm pushing you into having to like double shoot just to kill that guy, things like that. So I'm not completely disappointed. Only a little
And there
bit.
was
Okay.
nothing inside?
There was no one
Those
inside.
are empty. This
It
is
was
the only
empty.
one with ones with stuff.
Okay. Now, can that unit see anything else if they did want to go again? It looks like one of them can see your Chimera.
Sounds good.
That's not enough to pay 2 CP for.
I wish you would.
And because I'm already on the objective,
Yeah.
and you have troops inside, and you would take it from me.
Exactly.
Adrian, do you want to take like 25 6-up rugged construction saves?
Oh, you're right. Well, here's a fistful. Actually, 3, 6,
You're
9.
not gonna.
It was 24. So, yeah, there we go. If there were like 5, 6s, in
Very
there,
rugged, though.
we could talk.
It's very rugged.
Yeah, thank you guys, though. Appreciate it.
Okay, speaking of my next guns, my Storm Bolters, what can they see? Can you tell me what targets I can see? I can't really tell from my line of sight.
I don't
And what can they see that they would want to shoot at? That's what I'm trying to.
This is all closed.
So they're going to shoot at the Rock Grinder?
Yeah.
All right, let's shoot at the Rock Grinder.
Sounds good.
Because actually, they're not that strong in combat. So they probably
That's true.
need to
They
chip
don't
the
have high
wounds,
strength.
right?
Yeah.
So each one of them is 4 shots. So 1, 2,
A whole lot
3,
of shots.
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get some more. 7,
There's 4 more. That's all I got for you.
8. Okay, so I'm going to be short a few dice, and I'll do
Sounds
them
good.
to miss. So I'm in Abbadon range, so I'm here on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Re-rolling everything from
Pretty good.
Abbadon. So we'll just shimmy those over. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Okay, and I'll do some more in a minute. And so this is 4s to wound.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like these should be T8. Aren't these T8?
So T7.
Yeah.
We
The
always say
transports
that.
are T6.
Yeah, that's right.
Super dumb.
So here we go on 5s.
Uh-huh. Oh,
So it was
man.
actually not great. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, man.
4, 5. Okay, and then I'll grab 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could have been a lot worse.
Right.
Okay, these are my hits. We're rolling those. And let's get that again to wound.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's 3 more.
That's fine.
So
So these are 4 ups and then 6 ups. So 4s.
you gave me a lot.
Nice.
Adrian, what's
6s.
going on here?
It's just back to my usual stuff.
2, 4, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds from
So
bolters.
I'm down to 4. That's me, man.
Those are combi bolters.
That's how I roll.
You know what? Let's Abbadon you. How about that?
Dang. Is
So
he- oh,
yeah,
like in
he's
the door.
2 shots. 2 shots, 24 inches. Let's do it.
I think it's 4 shots. 'Cause he's a
It's
Terminator.
rapid fire too.
Yep.
Yeah. So we hit,
Sounds
and it's
good.
only strength 4,
Ah.
but that's all you need.
Oh my god.
But it's
Right.
minus 1 AP,
-1, so this is
5
5s. Huh. How about none?
so it's just 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
You would think it's better, but it's not.
He's no Gilliman, as
no
Bridger likes to.
Gilliman.
What is
So,
going on?
so you have
I'm
1
gonna
wound
swear
left?
on this channel.
Is that what you have? 1 wound?
1 wound left.
I don't even want to charge you now.
Guys, I know GSC are bad, but right now it's really not their fault. I'm sorry.
If I... Okay, so what we're going to do is charge with the Terminators.
Sounds good to me.
So it's, I don't know what it is. It looks like a 3 or 2 or something, but...
Sounds good.
And we're going to try not to stab my own hand off as I move my Terminators up here.
Coward.
I'm definitely ripping skin off. So this is the way that Chaos wins the game. You have to make an actual sacrifice.
That's right.
I'm coming around to the other side.
That's good.
Blood on the models actually empowers them, for sure.
That's right.
Totally.
Oh, well, this is much easier. Why haven't I been doing this the whole time? Oh, my. Okay.
So, Adrian, do you want to take like just a brief explanation of why blips let you deploy outside your deployment zone?
Yeah. So when you go to deploy a unit from a blip, the first model has to be placed within an inch of the blip. That's all. Every other model after that has to be placed within 6 of, I believe it's specifically that model, but inside your deployment zone. So that statement that you have to be in your deployment zone does not exist for the first model. So
weird,
a little trick you can use. I mean, honestly, like whenever the book came out, I thought it was going to be like addressed. And they never did, so it was clearly intended.
So I fight you.
Are you telling me you don't want to roll dice?
I don't want to roll the dice.
All right, sounds good.
Do you want to explode on me?
I want to explode on you.
You've got the auto explode, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
so
and it's how many inches?
I'm going to explain this because it is something I paid 10 extra points for the demo charges, which are nice already. I'm going to pay 1 CP to auto explode. So it should be.
And what's the range?
6, which I think is just out of the bikes, but in the
So
Goliath.
it's on your vehicle and just out for the bikes. You did it.
Sounds good. So we're going to auto explode. That's a CP. I don't roll for my own CP. Do you want to roll? Do you
I only
roll for both of us?
No, I just roll for mine.
Okay, sounds good. So this is D3 onto the Terminators. 2. That's Terminator.
That's a Terminator. Gone.
Take it. And then for my other Goliath, it's a 1 wound and then a 6 up for rugged construction. Nope, not that rugged.
Okay.
Okay.
So we killed a few things. I'll just pile in. That's the
Sounds good.
last thing for me. Just try to get up on the point, but actually you don't want to go too far up.
Right.
Because I need to keep Abbadon in Abbadon protection range.
That's right.
But we're just trying to.
You gotta be careful with new coherency here, Brian.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm fine. We're keeping a two-man row. I only move the first guys up just to get them on the objective fully.
Right.
If I wanted, it would have been nice to be able to pile all the way over it, but I can't do that. It's fine. So that's my turn. There's no morale.
Sounds good.
So I didn't get my attrition because you took that away from me. Is that right?
Correct. You have engaged on all fronts. Bring it down, and while we stand, we fight.
So I didn't get.
You did not engage on all fronts.
I did not get engaged on all fronts.
But you did get 2 bring it downs.
I did get. I did get 2
which
bring
is
it down.
6 points total.
6 points.
Because those are such big vehicles.
That's right. All right. So we're taking it into Genestealer Cults.
Turn 2.
Turn 2.
Let's do it. So right off the bat, we got some moving to do. So these Terminators are kind of scary. They don't have delightful agonies though, so I like that.
They don't, and they don't have a mark, so that I could do the trick where I give them all the marks.
Oh, yep.
So I could have paid the CP to give them all the marks,
and
then put delightful agonies on them, but I didn't want to.
I think that's.
I was thinking it was a fine idea, but ultimately I didn't want to.
Hey, Adrian, how many objectives are you controlling right now?
I'm controlling
1.
2, 1.
It's just 1. Yeah.
So just 5 for my primary. Thank you very much. Please and thank you.
Thank you, Kieran. Terrain question. If a basilisk fires across the map, ignoring line of sight, if the firing line falls over dense cover at any point, is it -1 to hit?
Correct, it is. I know it feels silly, but it is -1.
It
and so indirect weapons do not at all benefit from that. I think thematically you would imagine that they should, but they don't. So, sorry.
But they don't. All right, these bikers are going to advance. Solid.
Thank you, D-Rich. You are allowed to do as many of these super chats as you want. Thoughts on Death Watch? What do you bring? Video for the army, maybe?
Yeah. So neither of us own Death Watch, but our good friend does own Death Watch, and we've had him on the channel before. And so we might try to get his models and do another video, but it's not going to be for the next couple weeks at least, for sure.
Thank you, Lyle. If I'm interested in y'all being so high on White Scars and Raven Guard, I've heard others like Nanavati and Siegler talking about Ultras and Salamanders being winners.
Well, the thing is, Space Marine's going to Space Marine, and they're all good.
This is true.
Salamanders are winners because they have the most amazing stratagems, and all of a sudden they got more command points. The other thing is it was a mid to short range army, and all of a sudden the board got smaller. So those things combined really got interesting for them. But Ultramarines are also fine, but I don't think they're the strongest.
Thank you, Jonathan. Flash gets points hurt. Should I go
gosh.
Mega Knobs or just more knobs? Why should I take PKs on Mega Knobs? Seems like saws are a no-brainer. Cheers from Canada.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I honestly really like the saws now. Before they were too expensive, so I feel you on that. I want to try Mega Knobs. Obviously, they still have some disadvantages compared to their other equivalents in other armies. Yeah, I think they're definitely interesting. Definitely saws are interesting, and I'm really also offended and hurt by the Flash Kits changes. That sucks.
Yeah, Flash Kits are wicked.
They were always expensive, but they were good, and now they're just expensive. They're too expensive. So I'm moving my Chimera up. I'm having some trouble thinking about how I want to screen things out. I need to clear these guys off the board.
Thank you, Savant. Love your Grey Knights tactics and battle report. Looking for recommendation. Grey Knights or Thousand Suns, which is better for heavy infantry army supported by psychic abilities?
Ooh.
I would definitely say the Loyalists probably going to be better right now.
I think so. So.
But if you like Thousand Suns, I love the models. I think Scarab Cult Terminators look awesome.
Right.
But Grey Knights are hard to beat right now.
Absolutely. So these guys are just going to pop out of the Chimera. I want to take this objective back from Brian. He's a mean man.
You got to take those points. That's
right?
That's how this game works.
Exactly. And then I'm going to have the Chimera actually drive up for engage on all fronts. So he's going to pop over here. I do need to get completely in this table quarter right here. Stay away 6 away from the center, which is fine. This is actually a good mission for that because you can put some in the middle for that objective, but the other things still do need to be fighting over the flanks. So that's super nice. Boom, boom, boom. Those Blitz are going to be a big problem. So let's see.
Yeah, those Blitz are going to be good.
I need to move these bikers out because the Acolytes are definitely coming to play.
Okay.
But until that time... Jackals. Where do you want to be?
This is one of the things I'm noticing about 9th edition. It gets so much more intimate so quick with the smaller board.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're almost always fighting over the center.
Right.
It's like these ideas of like these gun lines where it's like I stood back, you stood back, and we had a few turns of shelling each other.
It's gone.
That doesn't really work because it doesn't get you much.
That's right.
And so that's what I love. Like even things like these berserkers and the way terrain works,
Acolytes.
they could just kind of stand there and then assault the center. Before they used to have to try and assault into your opponent's deployment zone. But now they don't have to do that anymore. They can kind of just assault and protect your own near field objectives. And same thing with the Terminators. I started these Terminators on the board, and they charged first turn without a warp time.
That never happened before.
Right?
Never.
So I'm really, I don't know, I'm really into that. This is why I think combat is way stronger than people give it credit for, because you start so close, and you're fighting over objectives that are so near to the board. The old style of combat where you're striking at your opponent's castle, that kind of combat got way harder than it used to be. But this new kind of combat where you're just striking at the midboard got way more important and way easier. And so ultimately, I think it's a win for combat as far as like an effective strategy to take the board. That's why we're so up on things like White Scars, because they could just start in your deployment zone and go take the center so quickly.
They're great.
Yeah.
These Brood Brothers in the back Chimera are going to hop out, so they're going to be moving 9. Perfect.
You're going to try to taking some objectives from me?
That's what the others are going to be doing.
Okay.
These guys are going to try to do some character screening
All right.
by also staying out of line of sight. That's the idea. They don't screen well if you can shoot them because they die like paper. But we can still block the character with them being out of line of sight.
There is some discussion I'm noticing about reading super chats versus reading normal chat. I try to keep up with normal chat, but to be honest, there's like 1,300 of you, and you talk a lot. And I have a backlog of super chats I'm trying to get through. So it's not that like I'm trying to ignore you guys. It's just there's a lot to read.
That's actually why super chat was designed. It's a way to bring priority to a message and make it easier for the person running the show.
Right.
So yeah, it generally helps.
Thank you, Craig. Just started 40K over lockdown here in Scotland. Loving the channel. Keep up the great content. Any tips for my new Death Guard army?
Oh my gosh, we love them.
Oh man, Death Guard is actually a surprisingly complicated army now to play.
Yeah.
Because it has so many tricks, but it's so strong. One of the biggest winners of the entire edition.
Icon Ward moving on up. We played with a bunch of different builds. We played a bunch of demon engines, which is a lot of fun with poxmongers, if you want to do that. But again, like it has its weaknesses, which is awesome. I took that up against Custodes, and they got riggedy wrecked. Magus is also going to advance. So it's cool. There's lots of different kinds of builds. I think generally we like the Plague Burst Crawlers a lot with Entropy Cannons, some Plague Marines, because they're great. Let's see. This guy doesn't need line of sight to any enemies. So that is good enough for that. Clamavus is going to step forwards. Kind of the same idea. Doesn't need to do too much there. And these boys are also going to be stepping up. I'm going to take advantage of this obscuring terrain. Cool. So this is something we talked about in the GSC video, but you're going to see it a lot more often. You notice how much less I'm doing things like Perfect Ambush, all that jazz, because it's just hard. It's not as reliable. I don't get the rerolls. The board's tougher to do it on. But you do have more of these things where you're hanging back, using strats to kind of advance up and shoot, things like that. It's just different, right? So these guys are on the point.
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
jackals are up here. That guy needs to hang back.
Man, Adrian, I can't thank you enough for this long move phase. Brian and I have been working out some troubles over here.
Yeah, our hand cam has decided to have some troubles, so looks like we might not be using it for the rest of the match today.
Thank you, Whiskey Tango. How are Night Lords and Alpha Legion looking in 9th?
Isn't that the two we gave examples for in our chaos? Yeah, so if you look at our how to play, there's some interesting tricks. Actually, we got a bit of hate for how power gamey some of the moves felt. We came up with both Alpha Legion and both Night Lords and Alpha Legion both have a way to kind of make yourself unshootable on an objective. It requires some very precise movement and some stratagems. And if you do it well, it's not that you're totally unassailable. It's just you're very, very safe. And I think a lot of people were saying like, oh, if my opponent used that, I would be really angry. And it's like, no, I think it's fair. We're not abusing. We're not the kind of people who abuse like a mistake in the rules or a gap like that. I think it's totally legitimate. It's fine. Like the spirit of those abilities is kind of intact, and it's not game breaking or anything, but it's definitely really solid.
Right.
Alpha Legion in particular is very, very strong. I think the Night Lords. I think you like the Night Lords.
I like them a lot.
I think it's tough to make them work, but we might try them out. I have a friend with a beautiful Night Lords army.
Oh yeah. I love the utility
got all those
of them.
lightning bolts.
Exactly.
So we're deep striking a unit?
Yeah, so I set up one here, which we'll do in a moment. I have the Sanctus popped up on this building with a sniper rifle.
Okay.
I will be using his Perfect Ambush ability to try to pop that Master Possession.
Okay.
And then these guys, I'm thinking they actually want to be lurking. Where I pop up, I can get up within 3, but I can't charge or anything. But it just kind of puts me in a position that is kind of stressful for you.
Okay. I feel you.
So that's
get you your engage on all fronts and
yeah.
Hey Brian, chat really, really wants you to know that your Demon Prince cannot take the psychic power that he has taken because he can't have a mark. He's just a demon of that god, which means he doesn't have a mark.
So Demon Prince can't have
Any
the mark of
marks.
Slanesh.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
But they can take the talons because they're a demon.
It's not
I know,
Slanesh.
I know literally nothing about chaos. I'm just passing on the message.
Yeah.
That
No, I'm going to shoot
dozens
the
of
messenger.
people have said.
So I thought
thousands
you
of
could
people.
have a mark, because how do you become a Khorne Demon Prince?
You're just a demon of that god.
You're a demon of that god, but you don't get the mark.
Correct.
Okay.
Mark is for Chaos Marines. Demons have they're just of that god.
Yeah, it's a nonsense distinction.
I don't.
But
Kind of strange.
it's a nonsense distinction.
know.
But yeah,
Consistent.
I'm sure there's lots of little rules like that in the game that are
Particularly with chaos.
that are more complicated than they need to be.
Right. All right, so we're all good. We've shifted
We
around
done
a
did
million
it?
things.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do the important stuff. This is 2 command points, Bridger, for me to
2 command
to
points.
lurk. Yep.
Spent.
Can you
and
regen
then-
any of those?
Whoops. No, so Clamavus is only for yours.
Oh, mine, yeah.
The Primus.
That's right.
It's for me. Oh no, this is what it is. It's a 6 on a 6.
Okay.
I get a +1 depending
Yeah,
on
that's
which one
right.
it is. Over here, Sanctus can perfect ambush for free. You can either immediately.
Where's
shoot.
the Sanctus?
He's right here. So he's going to be looking through the windows at your master possession.
Oh, okay.
So here's with the sniper rifle hitting on.
And he did the ability where he comes up within 3 as well.
Oh, good point.
Oh man, as soon as I said it, now everybody's mad that I've said it, and they're saying the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a thing.
I don't know. I know nothing about chaos.
We
I
love
have
you.
the book. Like, I could check.
Your job is underappreciated, Bridger.
Yeah, it's tricky. Here, let's see. Demon Prince of Chaos. Where is he? Demon Prince. There he is. Does he have the mark? He does not have the mark at the bottom.
Which means he can't take the Mark of Slaanesh spell?
Well, you give him a god.
You give him, yeah.
The disagreement is what that
A
actually
Demon
means,
Prince
I
of
guess.
Tzeentch, Nurgle, or Slaanesh gains the Psyker keyword. It doesn't say how you choose to give them that. An attempt to manifest psychic power. I don't know, it's weird.
I don't know.
We'll check it out.
It's clearly strange.
Oh, hey, Bobson.
Bobson.
Thanks
Don't
for another
do it.
CP.
Ah!
You jumped the whole queue. I just had to say that one. Speaking of which, thank you, Joe Time. For 9th edition Craft Worlds, am I wrong for having 3 Wave Serpents and 3 Falcons? No, they're both amazing. Transports are awesome.
Yeah, they're really necessary. It's really important.
Okay, so he's gonna have to go on the second floor here.
So what are we doing now?
You're right. I have to be a 9 away from you, so I'm gonna go on the second floor, which is 10 up.
Okay, and that's a spot that still gives you line of sight, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. I just
so
totally...
Sanctus is up here all on their own,
Boop, boop, boop.
ready to get blasted next turn.
Heck yeah.
Okay. So you got this one shot, this one opportunity.
No.
Let's
no,
see
this
it.
is a bad idea.
It's
Is it?
It's a horrible idea.
It's a horrible
Is
idea.
it a bad idea?
He's just giving me the Sanctus for nothing.
But what if he kills your Demon Prince and your Demon Prince explodes?
He's not
everywhere?
even.
No, this has a
cool?
very good chance of killing and exploding the
The sorcerer?
the malefic dude.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. I want to see it. I want to see
But
you
this
do
is
it.
not worth it. This is not worth it.
Oh, is there somewhere else that you can do it?
That's what I'm trying to get.
I want to
some
see
angles
him blow some Psyker Brains everywhere.
I'm trying, Bridger. I'm trying. It's hard to get those angles.
Yeah,
That building's
the-
tall. Put him on that one.
these buildings actually block a lot of line of sight. That's kind of one of the strengths of them. Even when you see through the windows have those grates on them, which make from certain angles really, really hard to see through it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It shouldn't be easy.
Yeah.
and let me tell you, it's not.
What about all the way at the top of that tower?
Then he can still shoot me.
It's a lot of long
Oh,
range.
right.
Not long enough.
Yeah,
Can't
you
see
probably
anyway.
wouldn't have line of sight
But
anyway.
the thing is, if I'm not in this building, then this blocks
That's
completely.
correct. Unless he's touching the building.
So this is why the obscuring rule is actually really cool.
Yeah, the obscuring rule is
I
great.
mean, I kind of hate it right now, but it's good.
Okay. So
What
that
about this
guy
building
has
right here?
That guy has how many shots?
It's just one, but he does mortal wounds on a 5-up, and if
Yeah.
you take a wound, you automatically
Perils, yeah.
Which
So-
could just kill you immediately.
It could. It could.
I'm really excited for this.
You can't re-roll the damage from a perils,
This is true.
right? Which is kind of cool. Did you find a spot?
I'm working on it.
Oh, I see.
I'm working on it.
Thank you, Blake.
This is so impossible.
Only downside to Space Marine successors is no named characters.
No, it's also relics. I can't see from there.
Well, you can pay to get the regular relics.
That's true. But you're paying CP for them.
Yeah.
He's just.
Do you want to just do it? Just
It's
go
such
up.
a bad idea.
It's a horrible idea.
It's a horrible
Even
idea.
bolters will drop him. Combi bolters or something.
Right?
You want to go over here?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's like a whole thing. This demon thing.
There? There?
Yeah, the gun just pokes out to see him there.
Did we do it?
Alright, we're doing
And you're
this.
9 away from my Chaos Marines?
No. Oh. I can be here.
Okay.
There we go. We're doing it. This is a bad idea, guys, but we're doing it.
Okay.
Cool. All right, here we go. Watch when I miss this.
So he hits on
2.
Okay. Does he ignore? Oh, good. And this isn't a heavy weapon or anything.
No.
Okay.
So strength 4, which would be a 4 plus 2 to wound, so a 3, and a 5-up does a mortal wound. Command point. Command point.
Here we go.
There we go. So that's a mortal wound.
Okay.
And it's
so I'm down to 3 wounds.
Yep. And then -1 save.
Okay. Well, he has an invuln.
So 4 either way. 4 up.
And
And then you'll take the perils.
I'll automatically take the perils, yeah. So save it.
good, and then a perils.
then we've got the perils.
Oh yeah, you do it.
And it's D3 damage. So if
Yeah.
I roll a 5 or 6, he dies, and then explodes.
No, if you roll a 3, 4 dies.
He's got 3 wounds left.
He has 5 wounds? Sorcerers only have 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Need to roll, so he dies. And then he explodes, right?
That's right. That's right.
That's huge. This is so many mortal wounds.
Big money.
Okay.
What?
This is so many mortal wounds.
Yeah, this is D3.
We should have done this from the top of the tower because it just would have been cool.
So, okay, so the
This is a little
obliterators,
bit less dumb.
obliterators take 2.
You just love blowing stuff up
In my
Vine
army.
It's the
Points.
Land Raider again.
The other obliterators take 3.
Oh.
This
Oh,
This
gosh.
is so painful.
Right?
is
Um,
brutal.
My sorcerer takes 2.
That's brutal.
And my it's only 3 inches, right?
Correct. No, it's a.
Is it 6 or is it 3?
Yeah.
6.
It's 6. Okay.
Yeah.
The Demon Prince takes 3. Okay, so he's at 5.
Oof.
Okay, and the Berserkers. Oh, come on. Come on. The
Man, look at all those
Berserkers
red dice. That's how you know that Adrian
lose
did
2.
a thing against Brian.
And did the
You see
thing.
all the red dice.
It just got. Turns out body can also explode.
And then the Cultists
Uh-huh.
lose 1.
Yep.
And then the I think Abbadon might still be in range. Let me check that. Hard to say. He is. So Abbadon takes 1.
He's good.
So
Hey, man, I'll take it. Sanctus.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh, man. Yeah,
so that was 14 mortal wounds.
pretty good.
Nice.
1 shot, 1 kill.
One shot, bunch of kills.
Oh, gosh.
That's amazing.
That was so good.
That was crazy.
Crazy good.
And now I don't get any of those amazing abilities.
Yep.
And you had Assassinate.
Yep.
So that was a
3
huge.
points.
That was just a massive swing.
That was amazing.
I've never seen a Sanctus do it so good.
They're okay unless
Yeah.
there's like small psychers like that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, well that's it. Let's go ahead and do some psychic, the actual psychic. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and Might from Beyond this unit of acolytes right here.
Okay.
Hoop. Goes off.
That's
11.
not much I'm going to try to do. How
Sounds
many
good.
casts do you have total?
I have four total.
Because I have fewer denies now than I used to.
That's true. I have 4 total.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to leave it. So I
Okay.
think I only have 2 denies, right?
Yeah. Here's
So-
the fun one. We're gonna mental onslaught Abbadon.
Ooh.
My patriarch. Well, at first I'm gonna fail the cast. So here it is. Okay. Goes off on a 9.
I fail.
Yeah.
I don't have any psychic hoods or anything.
That's right. So let's talk leadership. Are we both 10?
Yup.
Oh, are we doing that power?
We're doing the duel. The duel. I'm at +1 from my Claim of Us.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
actually at 11. So I'm
Okay.
gonna get a +1 on you.
Don't Black Legion get +1 of their
What are they?
leadership as well?
Chaos Ultramarines?
I mean, they kind of are Chaos Ultramarines.
No, I actually thought they did, but I could be wrong. I thought it was in.
Go ahead.
I can
check
check
it
it
out.
You guys roll your dice.
You can look it up. It's fine. We'll see if it matters. But
Okay. So well, let's see it. So 4. So I basically have a +1 on it, possibly. All right.
All right,
Good.
now we have to... Oh, you beat him.
No, because he beat me regardless. So he's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, so we're done?
So we're good until next time we try to do it. Cool. So we have that. Then we're gonna go ahead and put.
Can't take
Abbadon
over
is
Abbadon's
leadership
mind.
11.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Leadership 11. Black Legion get +1, except for the
awesome.
grubbly humans.
Right.
They just don't benefit.
Makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and put Undying Vigor, the 5-up, Feel No Pain, onto the acolytes as well. Goes off on a 7. Sorry, on an 8. It's +1. All good.
Sure.
Yep. And then Mass Hypnosis.
And this is all from the same Psyker so far?
No, I kind of messed
Okay,
that up. But
that's fine. So just a new thing we got to remember.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I always screwed up too. Man, that's a lot of red dice on my side of the board.
Right?
It is.
Ah, man, that hurts.
You know, it's
It's
funny.
like not only do you lose a key model that you need, but then everything else dies too.
Yeah.
It's funny. Adrian can't blow up his own stuff. He can only blow up your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Fair enough. Patriarch's just gonna go for a smite into.
Bring it.
Boom. Go there.
Bring the smite.
No, I'm gonna hypnotize Abbadon. Because then, if you only charge with him, then I fight before you now. The new rules.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's a 10. That's my last cast. So.
Oh, you get +1 to cast too?
Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So hypnotize, no Overwatch, -1 to hit.
Yep. And fight last.
Oh, and fight light. It does all 3 of those
All
things.
3. It's
He's
so
asleep.
good. It's so
He's
good.
asleep, Brian.
He's sleeping.
He's not good at fighting. He's
sleeping.
asleep.
All right, let's do some shooting, shall we?
Yeah, bring it.
Let's start with the easy stuff. We're going to go ahead and do, which one is this? This is the multi-laser and heavy flamer from the Chimera into those 5 Chaos Marines right there.
You got nothing.
So heavy flamer, 1 shot, 1 kill. 3, good, 1 at -1.
4 up. No,
Hey.
see, you took a Marine out.
Multi-laser on 4s, nothing.
Okay,
Cool.
so there's a Marine goes down.
Yep, just that one. Right here we're going to do, oh yeah, Jackal Alpha is going to be +1 to hit against the Terminators.
Okay. Let's see that.
She is going to wait on her sniper. We're going to do this Rock Grinder. We're going to do the Heavy Stubbers into those Chaos Marines again, and then the Mining Lasers into the Terminators.
That's it.
So Mining Laser, do 3 shots, 2 shots.
Oh, okay, it's better than last time.
Yeah, right. Hitting on 3s now. It's +1.
Yep.
No rerolls.
Okay.
But now it's Strength 9 rerolling because of my Warlord trait.
Great.
So on a 3, we need it. Here's a
It's on.
reroll.
It was on a 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're on T8.
Okay, and minus a bunch, so 5 up saves.
Oh, sassy. And then
tanked it.
Right, heavy stubbers into the Chaos Marines on 3s. Looks good.
Okay.
Sorry,
on
4s.
4s. Yeah.
Because I don't get the +1. 2 saves, no rend.
3 ups.
Up.
Power armor. Oh, I lost another one.
Mining laser or heavy mining laser is blast. So if you're shooting 6 or more models, it's flat.
Miss.
There you go.
Thank you guys.
Resolved.
I do appreciate it.
Adrian can just roll poorly to fix all continuity issues.
Right.
That's right.
Auto pistols from these acolytes into the Chaos Marines
Okay, so cast Marines over here.
on 4s and 5s because they're only strength 3.
And 1 3 up save.
Oop.
Oh, you got one.
You got it.
That's cool.
Got it.
It's cute.
Wow,
Have I already lost models from that unit?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, one's back there. I didn't
Yeah.
see.
And then we have the Ridge Runners don't have a great target, so they're just going to go into these 4-man
Okay, so
squad
4-man
right here.
Chaos
'Cause I
Marines.
do have these Jackals behind here. They're hiding behind this obscuring terrain, but I do need to remove Brian completely because I don't have OBSEC.
That's right.
So here's 2 heavy mining lasers. Okay, 6 shots.
Ouch.
Whew.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Doesn't even need blast.
Right? Oh, it strikes again on 2s now. Don't do it.
And they're minus 3?
-3. They're last cannons.
Okay.
1 Chaos Marine. And then the heavy stuffers.
6 shots, 1 kill.
Right.
Yeah, but then 1
Jesus.
shot, 6 kills.
6.
So it evens out.
So funny. So funny. All right. 2, 4, 6. Cool. This is 4 heavy stubbers into them on 4s. Jeez Louise. Look at this. Just picking up dice left and right. Crazy. Okay, there we go. 4 saves.
Ooh.
4 3-ups, my friend.
So I only got 3 models left,
Yeah.
and I lose 1.
Chipping away. Chip,
So I'm
chip,
still-
chip, chip, chip.
I'm still in that point.
Gosh,
You're going to put some shotguns into me?
Y'all, yeah, oops, sorry. This back guy's going to be out. The rest are in. Nobody's in the super close range.
Okay.
So 8 shots.
So these are from the Ridge Runners? Or not Ridge Runners,
These are
sorry,
from
the
Jackals.
Jackals?
Yep. So on 4s, there we go. These are only strength 3 because they're not close range.
Yeah.
And 5s. Oh,
Oh, it's totally fine.
Make you roll dice. That's what I got to do.
I lost another 1.
Oh my gosh. These guys are jerks. All right, cool. We have that.
Not too many more shots at it.
No. Chimera. Oops, sorry. Multi-laser through this door. Just
Oh, okay. It's in the ruin, you're saying.
Yeah, well, that's why I
Understood.
shifted over because you can
Totally
shoot through
fine.
this door.
Yeah.
And this is the heavy bolter one. So here's the multi-laser first.
So
on
multi-laser
4s.
and heavy bolter, you're saying?
Yep. So
Okay.
multi-laser hits
On a 3?
on a 3. 1 save.
Okay.
Up, out, and then heavy bolter on 4s.
I think the heavy bolter can generally do it. Generally.
Not anymore. 3s. Oh.
So this is the last gun that can shoot it?
Very possibly.
I kind of want to keep this, right? Oh, there we go.
Oh no, that's brutal. Okay, so we have a bunch of
Yeah.
smaller shots. I know.
So I lived with 1 model left, which is great
crazy.
because it's crucial for scoring me some of the secondary or
Yeah.
primary.
2, 4, 6.
This is one thing you'll see with the primary. It's like nobody scores primary because everyone keeps taking it from each other endlessly, which is what's happening here.
Exactly. So here's 10 las cannons from the Brood Brothers that came out of the Chimera.
10 las guns.
Las cannons.
You were
10 las
terrifying.
cannons.
I was like, I didn't even know his army had 10 las cannons.
gosh.
And all of a sudden I was getting really worried. Okay.
Right? So 10 las guns from these Brood Brothers into these Chaos Marines.
Okay.
This is on 4s. Picking up 1s, 2s, and 3s. Doop, doop, doop. And then 5s.
Okay.
Flashlights, go! Yeah.
That's good. You
that
got a
was-
few.
I mean, that was
3 up saves.
That was, yeah.
All right.
Gosh dang.
That's a wash.
Okay,
Your
cool.
flashlights can't hit me.
Right? Auto pistols from this Acolyte unit into those Marines as well.
Okay. How many do I have left in that squad? Just 3? Looks
Yeah.
like just 3. Okay.
So this is, I have 2 saws, so 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 auto pistols. Ooh. That was really bad.
Gonna gather these up.
That was an Adrian.
5 up.
I mean,
that one's not shocking.
We'll just get these dice out of
The
here.
first ones, oh my god.
All right, Adrian.
Yeah.
You just needed to. You know what you needed?
What do
This
I
army
need?
needed 2 Sanctus.
2 Sanctus.
That's what it
That's
needed.
why I had 2 Sanctus. Well, one was a melee, but
I just you gotta rub it in. This is the only thing that works for you.
right.
Are you gonna charge me?
Heck yeah, I'm gonna charge you.
Okay.
Oh, we have the sniper from this
Oh.
guy.
More snipers?
Yeah, which unfortunately can't see the lone guy because I'm on this part of the building,
Right.
so which unlocks other stuff. Shoot, honestly, I have to go into those Chaos Marines
Okay.
because I do want those.
So I've got a 3-man squad right there.
Yeah,
and,
well, I guess
you-
I have it from you already.
Okay.
So how much do I actually care?
Well, you're saying I only have like 2 models on it. You've got like 5 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or we just go for Abbadon. You've taken 1 wound. No, we'll go for the Chaos Marines. They can be annoying. So on a 2, looks good. And then on a 4, 6 does mortal wound. Nothing. Good talk. All right, that is it. Let's go ahead and do some charges first. We're going to start with the Goliath, and I'm going to pay 1 command point for Annihilating Advance.
Is this the impact mortal wounds?
Yeah, D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up.
On a 2-up. So here's the 2-up. First, you have to make the charge.
Well, first CP.
Okay.
Okay, so don't get back. Here's the charge, which will go in.
Okay.
Yep. And then on a 2-up does D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Ooh. So
D3.
Do you kill a Terminator?
Oh!
You got a Terminator. Okay.
That was good.
I can't really see what I'm doing.
It's always nice to see Adrian roll well.
Everyone looks forward to it.
It's a treat.
I agree.
It's a nice little vacation.
Right. And then the Acolytes are going into the Chaos Space, into the Terminators. Here they are with +1, so 7. Plenty of movement. Just trying to get on in there. Do what we can do.
Well, you shot the Sanctus in the move phase because you paid CP, right?
Oh my god, I get to shoot him again.
Yeah.
I
Good
forgot.
catch. Good catch.
Thank you, whoever did that.
Chat's like always got your back, Adrian.
Thanks, chat.
Except when they don't.
I'm only a human, and I make many mistakes.
What would he shoot though? Can he see anything? He's gonna shoot like guardsmen.
He can see the Ablitz and the guardsmen, and
So
actually,
if you were more
Abbadon,
risky,
too.
you could have made it so that you could have seen both Psychers, and that could have been just like lights out from you.
If you would put him on top of the
it would have
tower,
been very unlikely.
If you put it on top of the tower,
doing 4 wounds is very.
it would have been cool.
no, because the mortal wounds from the first wounds the sorcerer, and the next,
right,
the second one,
that's true.
The next one, he only has 2 wounds now, or he has 3. He has 3 wounds.
I'm content if I need 1 thing to go right.
Yeah.
Let alone 3 things.
No, but that would be lights out, right? Like that would kill like 2 obliterators. It could like almost take the Demon Prince down nothing and kill all of the berserkers.
You're 100% right.
Right?
You're 100%
like it would have
right.
been super duper lights out.
So brutal. Oh my gosh.
So what's he gonna shoot?
I'm gonna have to watch out for that Sanctus.
Do you have an oblit at 1 wound?
I
in
have.
The green squad?
I have 1 at 1 wound. Yeah, he took 3.
Do I go for that or
Super
do I go
painful.
for Abbadon?
Nah, you go for the Oblit.
I think the oblit is the smarter call.
You're not gonna kill Abbadon.
No, I literally can't.
But he wants to chip away at him because it's worth a ton of points.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a massive point swing if he gets Abbadon by the end.
I'm gonna go for the oblit. So on a 2, good. And then so you're T5, so you're normally on 5s, now onto 4s, and still mortal wounds on 5s. Mortal wound and a -1 save.
So I make the save.
Sounds good.
But I do lose the obliterator.
Dig it.
Ouch.
Thank you, chat, again.
So straight up another
So
100 points you got out of him.
Right?
Back
That's
to your
crazy.
charge phase.
Crazy good.
Man, that Sanctus, he's doing work.
Yeah, right? Jeez Louise. So what I want to do, I want to make some space for my Patriarch to get in.
Patriarch's coming in.
Patriarch's coming in.
That's
So
cool.
we don't regret it. All right.
So what you're saying is I now, with my Abbadon, I fight last after everything fights?
Yeah.
Or I just don't count as charging? Or
You
can you tell
don't
me?
count as having charged, which means
That's what it says? It says don't count as having charge?
it's
The way fight last
It's the
and
same
charge, like charge is a form of fight first.
right. And it says if you have fight first, then you act as if you don't have that.
Okay.
Which means, again, if you have several activations, it can work. But I get the first non-charging activation.
I see.
So my charged unit would be able to fight before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the problems is the fight first rules are different for every single thing that has fight first.
Right, yeah. Which they also have a fight
And the
first.
fight last is similar. It's like everyone's fight last is always tricky. So
What got clarified, thankfully, in the main rulebook now, that fight first and fight last of all forms just cancel each other out.
all fight first and fight last.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
did. It's like in a.
All right, I've got an 8-inch charged Jackals into this single Chaos Marine right here.
It's in a
for an 8?
section at like the
a 7.
end of the book
Right.
called like complicated interactions or something.
How
They have like a section of the book
hilarious.
just for
many
players
camp points
like
do
us.
I have?
You have 5.
I have 5. Oh, boy.
They go pretty quick.
They go real fast. No, I'm not going to spend it. That sucks. Okay.
Okay, so what's going on over here? What do we got?
So
I can't
we're
actually
in
see
with
through
a
my building,
bunch of stuff.
so I have no idea what it looks like.
Right.
We've got a Broodlord and we've got a unit of Acolytes. This is the one with 2 saws or 4 saws?
They both have 4 saws.
Oh, 4 saws. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this thing.
This is gonna hurt.
I hope so. So we're going to start, obviously, with the Acolyte Squad. I'm going to pay a command point for Overthrow the Oppressors. Give me exploding 6s in combat. If you're Imperium, it'd be even better.
He just called you an oppressor, Brian.
He's an This is Brian Polton.
Not only it's the Warmaster. He's the most oppressive person in the galaxy.
That's true. That's true. Oh man. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have the 4 saws, then we have all the claws and everyone else. So nothing else crazy I need to do command point wise, but I am rerolling all wounds.
I wish these Terminators had like a thing where they just like were invincible, like everyone else's, like all these other strats that exist these days.
I'm so glad you don't have transhuman, right?
Yeah. Yeah, transhuman or like minus AP, half damage, like all the other things that everyone has
Right?
these days. These Terminators need it.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have 3 attacks each from Might from Beyond. Do you have one guy at 1 wound? You do.
Yes.
So we need to do the Rending Claws first, which is the same thing, 3 attacks. It's gonna be Strength 5, -1 rend unless I get Rending. Sounds good.
Okay.
So that's gonna be
A bunch?
24 attacks.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 10. What do you have there?
That's another 10.
10, and then 4 more.
Okay. I gotcha.
Sounds good.
So hitting on...
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Bring it.
Let's do it. So 2s are out.
You got some 2s in there.
So that's pretty good. Boop, boop. I only see 2 6s.
And the 6s explode, right?
Explode, yep. Okay, so 6s, and here's the 2 back for the 6s.
Okay.
And then now, these are strength 5 versus toughness 3. So 3s rerolling to wound.
Ouch. Lots of
Wow.
6s in there.
Right?
That's going to be
really
really
good.
scary.
Brutal.
Ah,
And then
Oh,
one
even
more.
more 6s.
okay.
Wow,
So
quite
the
good.
6s are Rendy, right?
Yeah. 6 will take you to
That
involve.
is like a stupid number of 6s.
That was more than 50% 6s.
amazing. Oh my
Adrian can do
God.
it sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. It has been known to happen.
So this takes me to my invuln.
yes, -4.
So 5 ups.
Right,
There you go.
That's good. That's real good. Jeez.
So I take 4 damage so far, and then these are at AP 1.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, 3 ups.
Oh my
So-
God, Brian.
I took
what is
5
wrong
wounds.
with you?
I
That's
see your
crazy.
6s and I raise you 5.
Listen.
That's 5s.
Fine, you
Oh
still
my
got saws.
God.
So I took 5 wounds.
So that's
So
3
it's 3
Terminators.
Terminators.
Yeah. All right, and the saws, 6 attacks on 3s, rerolling 1s. These 2s are out. Reroll the 1. Cool. And then this is 2s now, rerolling. There we go. So this is just invulns for 2 damage each.
Just 5 ups.
Still great.
And so 2 more Terminators go
2
down?
more drop.
Because
That's
these
good.
are flat 2 damage, right?
Yeah. Love those rock saws. Or heavy, yeah, rock saws.
I can't.
They didn't go
see
up in points at all, which is awesome.
I
It's
can't
actually
see it
really
all.
funny to watch you do this, Brian.
I can't see it all. I'm just reaching in and pulling models.
Right?
Yeah.
You have all of them? Is it?
Yeah,
is
I
it-
got them all.
All right, cool.
How many are left?
3?
2? 3? Nice.
Yep. Yep.
And so now the,
Do you want to interrupt?
no,
Sounds good.
not for 2 CP, I don't think.
No,
Wait, because, yeah, no, I don't need to interrupt. It's fine.
Sounds good. Actually, no.
This is one of those things where if I could see, there's probably a smarter way that I could have pulled, but I can't see what I'm just reaching and grabbing them.
The camera's gonna hit me.
Was there a
It's
way?
coming for you.
Yeah, it's coming for you. Was there a way to? There wasn't a way to pull your Broodlord out, was there?
No,
Okay.
not with a 3-inch.
All right. So him up next.
No, we're gonna do the tank next
Oh, okay.
because it's gonna turn like this. If I,
Oh, am I not touching it anymore?
no, not even
Okay.
close. So it's gonna go here, and then a hit attack. I'm not wedging it in there.
It's okay. I could get it from this
There's
side.
no way.
Okay.
Let's
You
watch
feel me?
Brian's magic again. Here he goes. Pushing it
I
in.
know. Oh,
There goes.
Rock Grinder. So he's got 3 attacks. He's on top profile. Hitting on. This is the transport version. 4s, thank you.
Okay.
And it's 6 attacks. I was like, this
Did
is
you
way
forget
worse
your
than I-
knives? I
What's
think
that?
You forgot your knives.
My knives.
The cult knives on your.
Oh,
on
the
your voice.
knives after the Rending Claws. So that's
Yeah.
another 8 attacks. 6. Jeez Louise. And these are just regular, I believe. Okay, roll the 1.
And do the 6s explode?
They do. So that goes back in. And 3s. Re-rolling.
Because they're a strength 5.
Yeah, they're Might from Beyond. Okay, so that many.
And cult knives have AP?
Could matter. No, I don't think so.
I don't
They're
think
like
so.
chain
It's
swords.
Okay, take a wound.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, back to the tanks.
6 attacks?
6 attacks.
On 4s?
On 4s. No rerolls. Nice.
Okay.
It is strength 9.
Ooh.
So 2s.
Okay. And then.
And then oh, no, I actually have D3 more attacks from the ram,
oh.
which hit.
So it's 6 plus D3 attacks?
yeah, it's actually great. This
So
and
3
these
runs?
are -2 for D3 damage.
So 4 up saves. So I took 2 D3, so 1 dies.
Yep.
And then the next D3. Okay.
He lives.
So I lose 1 more Terminator
That's
and 1 is wounded.
bananas.
Okay, doke.
That's crazy. And he'll do his pile in, and then the Patriarch will go.
Bring it.
That's crazy, man. So
I'm
6
losing these
attacks,
Terminators.
Right? Here's hoping. So 6 attacks on 2s.
On 2s.
Oh. And then
On 3s.
3s re-rolling.
Ooh, got
Okay.
some 6s.
This one. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so 1 6.
This is a...
Flat 3 damage.
Yep.
So.
Well, actually, we do the non-6s first, right?
Oh, okay,
Because you
sure.
only have 1 wound.
So those save, and then the other one failed, so I lose Terminator.
Sounds good to me. I was like, what?
That was amazing.
So I just have the
Crazy.
sergeant left,
Crazy.
and the sergeant will fight you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Feel scared.
Okay, so just 4 attacks
Where are you going into?
into your acolytes,
Sounds good.
because it's only 1 damage.
Yeah.
So here, hitting on 3s, rerolling.
Is he still in Abbadon range? Yeah.
Yeah. And then wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 6-up invulns from my Cult Creed.
Cock dice.
Watch this, watch this.
That's close.
And then Feeling the Pain 5-up.
Okay, so
All
one
right,
model
so you
goes
got
down.
Yep.
Okay, I lost a lot of Terminators
It's
there.
pretty tasty.
It was a few.
Yeah.
I can still pass morale.
Yeah, man.
So is that
Well,
what
you're
it is?
fearless with Abbadon.
That's true. That's true. That I'm in Abbadon, and it's a 12-inch range of fearless. So
Yep, yep.
Well, you do have the squad with 1 guy.
That's right.
so he's leadership 9, and he lost 4, so he could fail. He's fine.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Did we do it?
Oof.
Is that
I
it?
think that's the turn. Jeez, that was a lot.
All right, Brian.
Give it to me.
I need like the longest move phase of your life.
So
I
what?
think I have
So
20 super chats.
Thanks for
so
donation,
did
guys.
you gave him his
So
secondaries?
2 points for this. I am
2
in
points for holding the second.
2
the
for holding the center.
Yep.
3 for being on all table quarters.
Okay.
An assassin.
And you're over in that table quarter as well.
Yeah, that's the Chimera.
Oh, the Chimera. I can't see it.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's it, right?
Yep, that's everything.
Sounds good. Over to you.
Okay. Let's see it. This is Black Legion turn 2. These games get bloody quick.
It's so bloody.
My.
gosh.
So I'm on 2 objectives, so I get 10 primary,
Yep.
10 points for Brian.
and you're on more, so I don't get
Alright.
anything up. You have nothing else in reserve?
No, I have another 5-man.
Oh, okay, another 5 man. It's not the
Yeah,
end of the
you're
world.
Thank you, Sarkami.
Hey, thank you.
Given what we know, what do we think of Necrons in 9th?
good. So Necron's
Well,
a
we don't
weird
actually
case.
know that much.
That's the thing is, yeah. So we have things like the Silent King and the new Catan, things like that. But we don't have
There's
know all
even
the rules yet.
yeah, there's
so
so many things we haven't seen new rules for.
I will say this. As of now, the stuff that came in the Indominus box got me excited. The Warden is a game-changing model. Is it enough to save the army overall? No, but it's a good indication, right? So I'm feeling positive about them, but ultimately we don't know. And if you guys have noticed, we haven't done a Necron video. That's because we're waiting for the rest of these new models to kind of come out and all the rules to come out. And then we're going to do a ton of coverage. We're probably going to do like a week-long thing once all those new models come out. So we're positive. Just that right now, they're not. Nothing crazy has happened yet.
Thank you, Zero Crow.
I'm gonna come
Hey,
to the
thanks,
side.
Zero.
I can't see them.
Yeah, you're good.
How
You're
would
good.
you buff Lightning Claws to be viable? I think, honestly, the problem with Lightning
Lower
Claws
their
is just
lower their points.
Just
Lower
points.
their points.
A
That's all
power
it
weapon
is.
that rerolls wounds is already interesting
Yeah,
and
they're
cool.
too.
I would just lower the points.
Make them cheaper. It's so dumb.
Thank you, Noah. You guys rule.
This is that sniper.
Yeah,
So my entire life now is killing this sniper
of course.
because he ruined my entire day. The only unit he's within 3 of is
Yeah.
this one Brood Brother squad.
Yeah.
So once they go away, and they will go,
He goes away.
he goes away. Yeah.
Noah says, thanks so much for all the work you guys have done going into the new edition.
Thank you.
Thanks for the support, Noah.
We really appreciate it, man. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you, Stein Nikes. How do you feel about an Aquilon Shield Custodes list running an Assassin and a Knight Castellan? So I think Aquilons are awesome. I took them to BAO and had a great time.
That's right.
I think running an Assassin in Custodes is almost like an auto-include for me. Like, it's so good now. It
Right.
does so many things for you.
Is it 12 or
The
14?
Castellan
fuck,
is
friends?
where you lost me. Castellan's a lot of points, and Custodes
And CP.
are also expensive.
Yeah.
And so I think you run out of units. Like, you just don't have enough units to play the game properly.
Yeah. It's pretty true.
You really don't need all that firepower. I think in 8th edition, the thing that you're saying would be interesting, but I think you'll find the Custodes just don't need that kind of stuff to play the game anymore. So,
Thank you, Josh. For Tau, is there any reason to choose Ghost Keels over Riptides? If so, what is the strategy to them? They're a lot cheaper than Riptides.
Yeah, they're a lot cheaper, and they have a different utility as far as the way they play the mission. So that's really the thing to think about.
They start up the board, which I think changes the way the unit plays a lot.
It's really great. Yeah, they do play they play differently than how they played before, but also obviously from Riptides. So if you wanted to play like kind of what Bridger was talking earlier about Raven Guard, things like Ghost Kill can do the same thing, right? You just really play the mission, get up there. We were talking about using Fusion, whereas before it was using Ion just because it was cheaper. So I think they're interesting. And their drones just kind of go off and be like another -1 to hit unit now.
Thank you, Calcium Goodness.
Thank you.
Could we get a zoom on the Terminators again for the Kit Bash? Also, how do you think the new Blade Guard models perform in 9th?
Ooh, well.
Our hand cam kind of broke, but what we can do is put a Terminator near the slider.
Did break, which super sucks.
That's awful.
So if you want to hold that near the slider for me, Adrian.
Yeah, boy. Bring them on over.
And Blade Guard, I think they're not dissimilar to the Victrix Guard. You just hold it.
They're not too dissimilar.
Oh, too close. There you go.
So there's that Warp Talon. It's the, what is this one? This one actually is, I think it's the Mace, and then there's just a regular chainsaw attached to it, and then the Warp Talon thing's on the side to kind of hide the fact that it's actually secretly janky. Because yeah, you only get like 3 in the kit or something. So yeah, they're awesome. Such great models.
Thank you, J. Edward Salaw. Hey boys, awesome videos. Here's 2 CP for Adrian once Crusade starts.
Hey, thank you.
This new edition has some buddies of mine getting into the game. Thanks for what you do.
Thanks, man. We really appreciate it.
Back to back, same guy.
No worries,
Thanks
you're
again. Okay, that explosion was so painful. I wanted to get Brian a CP for Crusade just to cheer him up.
I love it.
I've suffered some mighty explosions in this edition, so I definitely need the anti-explosion love. So thank you for all you do. Okay, I moved. I
did some moving.
So let me tell you what's going on here.
Yeah.
Or do you want to switch that even front camera? Maybe you can see inside the building a little bit here. I've got my Berserkers who moved up into the building here. I've got Abbadon. I've got my 1 Terminator still holding out in combat because he is a boss.
Right.
We've got my Obliterators. Now we go top down here. My Obliterators over here can see downfield. And we're going to obliterate your Sanctus.
No.
Because I really
He's just a boy.
Yeah. We're going to see. We have these ones here. One of them was able to touch the building. The other 2 were not. So we're going to have to go for a mighty warp time.
Yeah, totally.
And you really, that's the one thing to deny because it's a lot of extra shots.
No kidding.
I could have gone to the side, but all I would have shot is the Chimera. And so going for more of a lethal blow on your army is going to be more interesting.
I like it.
Otherwise, I'm popping up here to try and shoot against this 5-man squad.
You got it.
That's basically what I've got.
This guy's just holding this point.
He's holding that point. So what he might do,
that was 5 points right there.
He might move into this side of the board just to give me an engage on all fronts. Because otherwise I don't think I'd have it.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So
sounds good.
That's give me some points.
Right, exactly.
Okay, listen, we got a psychic.
Let's do it.
Now remind me, Chaos Space Marines don't have any way for a plus to cast. I just have an extra cast.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just an extra cast, not a plus. So this is a very difficult one. Okay, so we're saying, by the way, we're saying I don't have Delightful Agonies on my Demon Prince.
I think we have no idea. I have no idea, and Chad has been arguing about
you
it
can
for about
roll,
an hour.
If you want, just roll on the Dark
It's perfectly
Hereticus.
reasonable for you to have Delightful Agonies, and I will allow it.
That's not the end of the world. But yeah, okay, so that's fine. So what we'll do is
I'm going to look it up still.
we're going to warp time. We just got to get it out of the way.
So you need a 6, and then I'm going to do my best.
Do you have an auto deny or something?
No.
Okay.
No. I've been trying to think about something crazy. Oh, Brian, no! Oh! All right.
So you need a 12.
That's fine. That's fine. No problem.
Who are you denying from? Patriarch?
I'll check a second if one has a +1. If I do, then that one. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Cool.
Okay.
You got it.
That was huge.
So just to let you guys know, again, this is because obscuring is model by model. You can't just touch part of a unit and unlock the whole thing. Every model has to actually be has to be on the terrain to be able to see through. So he literally needed like half an inch, but he's gonna take everything he can get right now.
Yeah, I didn't need much, but
he needed an inch, but he's gonna take a mile. So
that's right.
So let's see, Demon Princes.
Oh, that was so big.
That was when you rolled the 11, I was like, oh man,
it's lights out. Let's prescience that unit.
This is really bad. Oh my gosh, Brian, stop it. 10. Got it.
Prescience. All right. So the Demon Prince, are we giving me delightful agonies?
Yes.
I'd say go for it.
I'm gonna put it on this 3-man squad.
The 3-man
Obliterators.
That's right. I was like, the Chaos Marines? What?
So it gets
An
it
8?
an 8.
Models within 6 of your Magus can deny, but only at 12 inches.
They can only do that if they're the target.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, though.
Cool.
On an 8, so you need a 9.
Magus on a 9. Nope.
Psychic phase over.
Sounds good.
Psychic, I come from the warp.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You are only a shadow in it. All right, so
Like, do I have any shenanigans? I don't think so. Nope.
it's time to shoot. Let's shoot over here with these 20 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, probably
11,
not
12, 13, 14, 15,
It's fine. They're cultists.
16,
It's fine.
18, 19. So what we've got is 10 cultists
Oh, dang.
into 5 acolytes,
That's right.
hitting
It's gonna
on
be fine.
4s.
Yep. Ooh.
Listen, they're cultists.
Yeah.
If they hit too well, then something's going wrong. They've made too good of a pledge.
This is true.
So on 4s,
Yep.
that's how you win, though.
Oh.
Good winning. So you've got what? 5 ups?
5 ups. Yep. Let's see it.
So 3 go down.
So 3 drop.
And what is their leadership?
It's not terrible. It's 8. The leader.
Oh, wow.
So.
That's quite good.
Yeah. Most armies I find are pretty stable at this point, honestly. Even when you're like orcs. Oh gosh, they have less than 10.
I
It's like
literally
still
just
7
moved
or
this
8.
guy a millimeter out from being able to shoot them.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, between the two of them, I'll get it. But
Right.
obviously, I moved him a millimeter out. So I had a 1 Black Legion lone dude who was in range. I moved him last minute, didn't pay attention. So okay, let's go over here. We've got we want to drop that 10-man squad of Brood Brothers.
Right.
So we're gonna go in order of operations from best to worst. So we're gonna start with my cultists, which are in rapid fire range. So we've got the shots from the cultists first.
Sounds good.
And then we're gonna go with the Space Marines, and then we're gonna go with the Obliterators.
Yeah.
We're gonna do whatever we need to get this done.
Right.
We're gonna get her done. 2, 4, 6, 8.
It's gonna be
10.
fine.
Do
Fine.
acolytes have a field note pay?
They don't gain it because they don't have the cult keyword.
Boom. Man,
acolytes,
Adrian's
you
dropping
said.
knowledge bombs about Genestealer Cult here.
Do acolytes have a field of pain? No.
All right, hitting
Sorry,
on 4s.
acolytes can, Brood Brothers cannot. I was just checking because they're within range.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Let's do this.
Give me those 1s.
Are you next to Abbadon?
I'm next to a Demon Prince.
Okay, yeah. No, I was trying to see if you can get 4 rerolls.
I know, that would have been even better.
I tried.
Thank you.
I tried.
Actually, with 4 rerolls,
You
I
would've
would have
needed it.
I would have been in good territory. 'Cause
Right?
This actually was, pretty cultisty in its quality. So,
4s. We're all guardsmen here.
there you go.
All right, and 5s. For the 4-armed Emperor! Oh gosh.
So 4 go
Your
down.
faith is wavering.
So now we've got my bolters, which are right in front of you. So there's 6 bolters there.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is from
The bolters right in front of you.
those guys. Sounds
Yep.
good. Yep.
So
I
hitting on
believe.
3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, I needed every one of those I could get.
Right.
And then wounding on 3s. There it is.
And then 4s now because they're in cover.
Oh, they're all in cover now?
Now they are.
No
Oh!
Okay, so 1 goes down. So I've killed 5.
Yep.
So I only need to kill 5. So I only need to kill 3 more.
Or 2 more? 3? Yeah, you killed 5.
Well, even if you kill
need
them to 2, they can still jump in front of bullets for him.
Oh yeah, I do have unquestioning loyalty.
Cool.
But it's not going to save me from 16 obliterated shots.
It will.
No, it's 4 each?
I
6
will
each.
6 each now.
6
I
each.
make
keep doing
sure that you
18
live.
shots.
I will make you reroll a die repeatedly.
It is the one saving grace, right? Where you're like, oh, I want to have these crazy characters that are behind, but at least you can unquestioning loyalty. Not going to save them here, but it's cute.
Okay,
What's
and
next?
the Berserkers don't have any shooting because I took away their bolt
Oh, you
pistol.
exchanged it, right?
Yeah, I exchanged
Which
it.
is the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. So I have no more shots other than Abbadon. Yeah.
I'll never do it.
And your old blitz.
So I'll go with the Abbadon
Yeah.
first.
Well, he can't see them.
Are you touching the building?
To
get cover?
I guess I
Right?
am. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. Yeah.
So hitting on
That was
2s
very foolish of me. Nice.
and then wounding on 3s.
It's only strength 5.
It's only strength. Yeah.
Oh!
-1.
-1, so 5 up.
Get out of
You
here.
have to believe
Abbadon is the
in
worst
forearmed
shooter.
emperor.
He's just not a good shooter.
He's such a
Okay,
casual.
let's obliterate. Let's obliterate.
Yep.
So give me just a moment.
This actually sucks because,
Hold on.
yeah,
Sorry,
Sucks
what's
for
that?
Brian.
it does because he's gonna have to
Shoot.
deal with that in one volley and then.
Yeah. He's going to have to shoot a blitz at 4 Brood Brothers. Talk about a feel bad.
Nervous laugh.
It's a feel bad, but that Sanctus is no joke actually. Like I do have a sorcerer, and he could do it all over again.
He will do it all over.
He actually odds are in his favor to do it. I'm fairly wounded.
Yeah.
So this isn't. I'm not playing here. Like I got to kill this thing. All right, man. So here we are. We're gonna go with the 2 obliterators over there.
Okay.
So strength is irrelevant.
So 2 oblits into the Brood Brothers.
The 5 Brood Brothers.
Sounds good. Strength is irrelevant.
The thing is, if I go with just 1,
yeah.
If I go with 1, I probably get them all, don't you think? So 6 shots. How many do I need to kill? 3, 4, 5,
now
6.
he's gambling. Brian has become a gambling man.
6 shots hitting on. Is this 3s?
3s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling 1s.
Rerolling just the 1s.
But then wounding on 2s. And then.
And these guys don't have occult creeds. They don't have invulns.
Yeah. I'll go with.
But they are 4.
And how many are left in the squad? 4?
5?
4, because I just killed one with Abbadon. Or no, you saved it.
Yeah, it's 5.
So it's 5. So I need to kill 3.
You need to kill 3.
I'm going to do it with just 1.
Like, okay. Right.
So I'm going to put 1 into them.
The odds are that's fine.
And
totally
then,
fine.
And then the other one can't go into the character yet because you can't target him yet.
Exactly.
So what we'll do is put it
nice.
into your. The other one will go into.
There's some like tense calls in this game.
Your acolytes, okay, that are right in front, I think.
Yep.
Or maybe we'll just go into the tank right in front of me. What do you think? Nah, the acolytes probably.
Can you see the acolytes?
Oh, maybe not.
Obscuring.
Okay, so yeah,
just go in the tank.
Let's just go into the tank.
Which is probably a better call.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Sounds
here
good.
we are. Here's the strength.
7.
So 7.
Cool.
Still wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Here's the AP. We actually want some AP.
Right. What? Evasive driving.
And here is the damage. Okay, 3.
Good
Okay,
job.
1, 2,
He's
3, 4,
really
5,
gonna kill those
6.
cultists.
So here's at the cultists.
Yeah.
Oh. So the 2s miss.
Oh my god. Yeah. But this is 2s now.
Doesn't matter. This is getting wacky.
Oh! Dang.
So you have 6 up saves.
I have 5 up saves because it's only -1 rend.
Oh, and they're all in cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought there was a model of cover.
Oh.
Ouch.
That's crazy.
That was horrible.
He lives.
That's crazy.
That's okay. I can still do it, obviously, but.
Jesus.
So here we go into your Chimera.
Yep.
So on 3s. That's what we needed.
Right? I know.
And then T6. Oh, no, T7 on a Chimera. Isn't it?
No, it's T6 in your strength 7.
No, it's T7.
Whoop.
Don't look at me.
Good thing we have the book.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, you
or
rolled-
it
you
matters
rolled
with
3.
1.
Yeah. I think it's T6. Let's see.
I think it's T7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian finally got punished for split firing.
It is T7.
Yeah, so
Dude,
you
why
got-
are there Goliath regular trucks
But
in
it's
T6?
so 4 saves.
And
minus
these are
1.
-1, so these are 5 ups.
Jeez.
3 damage.
This unit got nixed.
And now Adrian's gonna roll his rugged construction.
No, it's a
Chimera.
Chimera.
That was good though.
Nobody ruggedly constructs a chimera. They
Oh,
only
jeez.
hastily
sus.
construct them.
Oh my god. Chimeras
Okay.
start with 10, so 7.
Okay, hear me out.
That wasn't the math question.
So
it was
the
yeah.
next squad of
Okay.
Oblitz is going to put 1 into that,
Okay.
and then 2 into the I guess the guys right in front.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 more. I only killed 2 this time, and these ones have prescience, so they can't fail on 2s.
Oh my god. Jeez Louise. You should roll your profile.
I'm
too.
gonna roll my profile. You're right. I was saying it doesn't matter against these guys, but it does matter against the next guys.
Oh
So
my
here's the
God.
strength,
Cool. 8
AP,
-3. There you
and damage. 1.
go. Okay.
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 So all hits.
This
2s.
is on the squad, yeah.
Yeah. If I roll all 1s though, no. So the squad's gone.
Ah! What is this
That was
guy?
That
Crazy.
squad
Other
of 10
squad.
Brood Brothers
Oh,
got shot by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 targets.
that was nuts.
They have unquestioning loyalty, Brian.
Okay, now let's blow up your acolytes.
That's right.
So on 2s, we're rolling 1s, and it's a pain. I wanted to get more damage because you have the feel no pains, right? So
Yeah,
on
That's
2s,
true. That's true. Yeah. What was the damage?
so it's -3 AP, so no save except 6 up saves.
6 up invulns. Yep.
6 up, and it's only 1 damage.
It's 1 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6s.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. And then 5s.
And then 5 up feel no pains.
Come on, 5s. Take it home.
Ooh. 2, 4, 6, 8 dead.
8.
Yeah.
So I have 1 guy left.
Ouch,
Who's
ouch,
it gonna
ouch.
be?
Who is it going to be? It's probably going to be the guy that's a saw and an icon bridger.
Ooh,
As
saw
per
and
our
icon.
earlier discussion.
Okay. So,
Well, that sucked.
I don't think I have any more shooting except for my double shooting.
Oh, dang.
So, you want to drop me 2 CP?
That's how he does it.
And so now, how many do we put into the Sanctus to kill him?
I have a 6-up invuln, so, you know, I can roll 6 all day.
6-up invuln. That sounds pretty, that's
Watch
something.
out. Watch out.
Gotta be careful split firing, Brian. Gotta be careful.
Never.
He won't learn his lesson.
I will never.
Problem is, it always works.
I'll never, well, not always, but I will never learn my lesson.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How many wounds does he have? 4?
Yeah.
Were the acolytes in combat with the Terminator?
So wait,
no.
I
wait a minute. Yeah, the acolytes are in combat.
No, he was falling back. I just couldn't reach in.
I'm
grab
pretty sure
him.
I surrounded him.
No, he wasn't.
What?
Look, because that's how he was supposed to fall back. I just couldn't reach my finger in.
But it had acolytes there.
No. How would you have had acolytes there?
I can't get an angle on
Right
this.
here? Isn't
No, because then Abbadon would have been in combat. No,
okay.
there wasn't. There was one.
Alright, okay. Okay. So, okay.
He was just. I just tried to reach in and pull him back, but I
Because
couldn't
he's not,
see.
like, where do you want him to be here?
Just move him back. And Abbadon might need to shimmy a little, 1 inch back is fine.
That's fine.
It shouldn't make a big difference.
It's fine.
Okay, so how many? Okay, so I roll my profile before I choose my target.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's roll profile.
Sounds good.
So
Strength?
strength doesn't really matter.
7.
I'm really bad at this. AP.
AP? -3. Okay.
That's a lot of AP.
And do I have to reroll these 1 at a time?
No, you can do it afterwards. Wait, it's
Okay.
written.
So
Oh, wait.
damage? 3. Okay.
Well, you can't reroll these at all.
With a CP. Oh, CP doesn't work on them anymore.
That flesh metal.
That's actually a big change.
It is big.
Okay, so anyways, strength 7, -3, 3 damage. That's pretty good.
Pretty
So
good.
what we're gonna do is, you have a 6-up save?
I have a 6-up.
I'm only gonna put 1 into him. I'm
Just
gonna put
one?
the other 2
Sounds good.
into your. Is this a saw unit in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're not. Are you in the terrain?
Yeah, I'm in this terrain here, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go into the saw unit with the others.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, hold on.
And oh wait, and you have no one round to pass off.
That's
to,
what
right?
I'm checking the
Yeah,
range
yeah.
on it.
I think it's just 3 inches.
If it's 6,
I'm pretty sure it's 3.
it is 3. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you're good.
So 6 shots. I'm giving you a chance to live through it. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so here it is. I'm giving you a chance.
Let's do it.
This actually, like, you have a decent chance of living.
I do.
Reroll the ones. So far, so
If
bad.
you're gonna fail like
Okay.
you suck.
Now
And then
twos?
2s. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, just gotta roll.
All
think he's
6s.
dead.
Yeah, all 6s.
think
Because
he's
it's 3
dead.
damage.
Oh, he dies. Sanctus. I had to commit one of the most shooty armies in the whole game to take out that one dude.
nuts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8,
Saying
9,
my amulet,
10, 11, 12.
Just would have survived it.
Hitting on 2s into your acolytes.
Mhm.
Rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one. And then on 2s.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
There it is.
Cool.
6 up.
6s.
Or 6 up invul.
6s and 6s. Yep.
Okay, and then
6s again.
and then
They're
3
next to
damage.
The banner. Oh, these are 3 damage.
that's okay. You might get 666. 666? Okay.
Yeah, right.
So how many went
3,
down?
6, 10. Or
Ooh.
sorry, 8. That
2,
sucks.
4, 6, 8.
I totally forgot about the obscuring stuff here because of this terrain. I totally spaced.
All
Bummer.
right, I've done all my shooting and my double shooting.
Sounds
It's time
good.
for Abbadon to charge. Or you have 1 dude left in your squad? I can't really see what's going on.
Yeah, I have 1 left in the squad.
There's 1 acolyte with a saw and the banner.
Ooh.
Dual wielding.
Actually, I'm gonna keep these 2 alive.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
So what we're going to do is with my berserkers, we're going to charge your acolyte and your brood lord.
Oh, dang. My brood lord. Take that back. He's the patriarch, son.
Patriarch, yeah.
Okay, so patriarch and the acolyte.
Yeah.
With-
What's the charge range?
Sorry, who's this?
It's the berserkers, son.
It's like a.
Like a 4, 3?
I keep forgetting. Like.
I'm rolling it. I rolled an 11.
All right, you're good.
Yeah, I think you made it.
You're good,
Okay.
Brian.
And
You're
then
good.
Abbadon's going to charge the truck.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to charge also the truck with the what am I trying to say they're called? The obliterators, yeah.
Oh, dang. Sounds good. Time to look up strats.
Well, while we're moving models, thank you, Joe Time. How do you feel about support platforms for Eldar? 8th edition Codex has them listed as vehicles, so maybe the D cannons work for them now. I think the support cannons are still, or the support weapons are still interesting. I know vibro cannons at the end of 8th were gross, and I think they're less gross now because they would stack bonuses to wound, and they can't get more than +1 to wound anymore.
That's correct.
Right.
But I think like support weapons are still good. You might just not take vibros. You might take D cannons. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still unconvinced with them. I think they're okay, but I think there's other cheap heavy support slots.
Roll me a charge with my Demon Prince into your tank.
8.
That's fine. 8's fine.
Like they're okay.
Thank
charge
you.
with my cultists. Do you want to do them?
Thank you, Ropin. Adrian, did that explosion make up for
4.
failing the roll
3.
on that one Chaos Knight?
No.
What'd you roll for me?
A 3.
Okay, I don't know if that makes it.
Aha.
Hold on.
Yeah, it wasn't quite enough, unfortunately.
No.
That Chaos Knight thing, that was crazy. What a game, though.
You failed all your explosions that game.
So bad.
It was
so
awful.
bad.
Okay, these Chaos Space Marines here, you want to roll me a charge for them?
Yeah. 3, 4.
You keep having Adrian roll for you, Brian.
That's okay. I needed 1-inch charges and 2-inch charges.
He'll trust me on that one.
Okay, so what we're going to do is all my Berserkers into your Patriarch.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Warlord trait, which lets me heroically intervene with any of my units within 6.
Do it.
To bring in the Brood
Brood
boys.
Brothers. That's cool.
Brood boys.
And that works on Brood Brothers as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hope
all right.
so. We're gonna
so
check that.
I've lost 2 Berserkers. So I'll do the guy with the Power Fist first. I guess we'll do him first. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you do him first.
Power Fist first. All right. Let's see it. So, 2 attacks with the Power Fist. He's a sergeant, so 3 plus
Sounds
1 on
good.
the charge.
Yep.
Okay,
do
and then he'll fight with his chainsword after. And they get to activate twice, and both times count as charging, so both times are before you.
Yep.
So we'll have a good chance here.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just thinking.
So I'm just going to put all my attacks into you. I guess you could still interrupt though between the 2 attacks.
Yep.
So here we are hitting here on 4s and rerolling everything. Okay, and then wounding here on 3s.
Sounds good.
Okay, trip 6. And you got your 5 up?
1 second. I need to check the Brood Brothers thing.
Oh, okay.
Because it matters for passing off wounds, things like that.
Of course. You're trying to see your special abilities.
1 if I can intervene, 2 if I can actually use them for unquestioning loyalty. So let's just check that.
Understood.
That's kind of important.
Sounds like you might be able to.
While you're doing that, thank you, Trey. Adrian, this is a question for Adrian.
Unfortunately.
I'll go to the next one, and I'll come back to Trey.
We'll come back, we promise.
I saved this one, Harry, a long time ago. What is the most resilient way for Tyranids to hold midfield objectives? I'm thinking about a squad of 6 Zoanthropes and 1 Neurothrope and 1 Malanthrope.
That's probably too much for a single objective, but it's certainly a good way to hold objectives.
Yeah, I think Zoanthropes are probably their most durable objective holder. Although they're not OBSEC, you have to actually push out your screen.
I think you do a mixture of units is fine. Like one of the strongest ways is just more than 1 cheap unit. Like you can see even just putting DACA into 1 unit, a Brood Brothers could be hard. If you had multiple units, then it's generally fine.
So I can't intervene with them because they don't have cult, but I can do unquestioning loyalty.
Okay, so, and they were still within 3 inches.
Yeah, there's going to be, let's just say the 4, because these guys were further
and
back.
it's per model, not per unit, right?
Oh, god dang it.
With unquestioning loyalty.
I
actually don't know.
More donations.
So here, I'm going to start rolling the attacks with the chain axes.
Yeah, you're good.
So here's my hits with the chain axes. You can keep going, Bridger, if you want.
Thank you, Jeff. Are you able to discuss point changes
it doesn't matter.
as it has been leaked? If so, it seems to be GW wanted to make armies a bit smaller. In general, agree or disagree.
So the points haven't been leaked. They were officially previewed.
Yes.
So they are legitimate points.
It was just a very quiet preview. Striking Scorpion did cover it, though, officially.
Yeah,
so a lot of people think it's leaks, but they're actually not.
Absolutely. Strength 6, you're T5.
Yep, you got it.
Ooh, that was horrible.
Oh my gosh.
And yes, I do think they're looking for smaller games. Makes the game faster and more manageable. I think that's why they cut the 6th turn as well.
You keep track.
Do you have an armor save? Or just the invuln?
I have an invuln.
Just invuln, or do you have a 4-up armor?
I have 4-up armor.
9, 10. Okay.
Yeah, 4-up.
So, so do the chain axes first. So chain axes first.
So that's these ones?
No, these are the
ones.
chain axes.
Okay,
These
sounds
are
good.
minus 1, so it's your 5 ups.
So 5 ups. Whoop. All right. And then 4 ups to pass it along. That was terrible. Whoop.
Oh, and you pass them after you take your armor save.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
But don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, they're only 4 ups. They're not
yeah.
2 up drone saves.
So I still take 4.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2.
And then okay.
4 of them die.
And then once he starts taking wounds, can you still keep passing them off?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, they're different.
Because it's still okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then
and I'm just gonna kill. I'm actually gonna kill the crouch thing. There's no reason to keep him around.
Okay.
He'll have taken 3 wounds, and these 4 die.
And then here's just the chain swords.
Yep.
Let me just do them. This unit still is super killy.
Yeah,
Does the crouchling have a save?
So 5s.
It's a 6 up, but.
So give me 4 more, no AP.
4 more.
This is from my chain
No
chain
AP.
swords.
Okay, so 4s. Okay, so 2 go through, and then 4s pass him off. Okay, so he takes 1 more, so now he's down to 3.
Okay.
And another one dies. He's at 3. Cool.
Okay, and then you got 3 power fists.
Oh. Good job.
So now these are to pass them off because that was your armor save.
I have command points.
You have 4 command points.
Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll 1.
Reroll the armor save here.
Re-roll 1. Takes
So he
it.
still takes 3.
3 to pass off on 4 ups.
Don't you pass off per damage taken?
I'm trying to keep
that
it
is the big difference between this and drone saves.
Okay, we'll find out in a second. Those are all 1 damage, so that didn't matter. It'll matter for this one, though.
Thank you, Jesse. Tyranid Spore Assists barely went up. They can take 6 Spore Mines a turn, put out a lot of inaccurate shooting, block
Anytime
line of
he's-
sight. Are they playable now? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Spore
Yeah.
Assists are playable.
Before inflicting damage, I roll it, and then it just kills a guy.
Oh, okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
So just 3 dudes die now.
So 3 guys.
'Cause it was on
That
4 ups,
That
right?
was super lucky. Yeah,
Yeah, you got lucky on that.
That was
Okay,
super lucky.
so now do you want to interrupt?
Who else? Is anybody else into the Patriarch?
No.
No. Okay. But Blitz and Abbadon are into the truck,
Yes.
and nobody's into the saw. Nobody else is into the saw.
No.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, I will interrupt with the truck.
With the truck. Ooh, interesting.
Well, what else would there be?
The Patriarch. Stop him from getting fought twice against. Because I'll fight again.
You double fight before me.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, Patriarch.
Okay,
Thank
smart
you.
move.
Thank you for not letting me do
So
a dumb thing.
you are interrupting?
I will interrupt with the Patriarch
you wanna-
into the Berserkers. I'm going to pay 1. No, he doesn't have
That will be your last CP. You are down to 1 after interrupting.
4 because I spent. Yeah, sounds good.
Bridger, you want to see this?
I do.
I got no CP back
Oh, dang. And me?
for my double shoot.
I didn't get it back.
We always forget. Okay, so
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the Patriarch into the Berserkers.
Into the Berserkers. Here we go.
Let's roll some 1s.
On 2s. All
Ah,
good.
On 3s.
3s. Rerolling. Boom.
Ouch.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So 1 goes straight through, and
Yeah.
then that
And
many.
these are at minus...
Actually, those are still -3.
So 6 ups.
6s, yeah. Oh, Brian.
So you've killed 4 models.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
So 4 models, and then your Broodlord has 2 wounds left? Or 3, what does he have left? 3 wounds left.
3 left.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna put a 3 up here.
So now I'm just gonna get my Berserker fight out of the way and see if we can end him.
Sounds
Do you have
good.
anyone left in range to pass off wounds to?
Yeah, I have
Oh, you
1
do?
more Brood Brother, and I have the Saw guy.
Oh, yeah, the Saga, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So you have 2 guys to pass wounds to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oof, oof, oof.
Ouch. Okay. So here's my Power Fists.
Uh-huh.
Let's just try to get them. Well, I guess we shouldn't try to get them out of the way first. I all missed. But good thing I reroll all of them. So 3 hits now. It's a lot better. So we'll allocate these last.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds so far.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll just put the chain axes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4.
This is dense.
3,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
4. And how many did I lose? Yeah, so I have 4 dudes.
Mhm.
Okay. So here we are, hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Berserkers are great, dude.
Jeez. Yep.
And especially with Abbadon.
That was great.
And then this is strength 6, so 3's to wound. All right, I turned that one.
No worries.
Okay, so let's do those ones first,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll do my chain swords in a second.
Sounds good. Well, this is a 1. So.
No, that was...
I turned
He
it.
knocked that over.
Oh,
That's what
okay. So this is onto the Patriarch. 4s. Boom, boom.
5 ups.
5 ups.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 back in. And then passing off 2 at a time. Actually, doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So he takes this many. So he's going to die.
Okay.
And that's it. So he drops.
He
Patriarch
drops.
dies.
Patriarch goes down.
It's a sad day.
It is
Goodbye.
Genestealers.
Yeah.
Listen, Berserker's gonna berserk.
Berserkers are
true.
awesome.
Unleash their rage.
Right?
Let's do Abbadon.
Abbadon.
Let's do it with Drachmian.
Oh, and
So on a 2-up,
you get that many.
extra attacks except
Yep.
the 1.
But doesn't Abbadon fight like last?
He
It
does.
doesn't. Does it actually matter right now?
It does.
It does. Okay, so we'll
Yeah,
do that
my
after.
truck will attack for him. You can
Ooh.
keep your roll. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
You can roll
So
one
the the
Blitz. Yep.
the obliterators. So 3
Obliterators.
attacks, 4 attacks each on the charge.
Uh-huh.
So 1, 2, and 3 boys.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll. That was a weird card dice.
Right.
So re-rolling from Abbadon. Okay.
Solid.
And then only strength 6, so 5s to wound.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was hitting on 2s. They were prescience. Fine.
Ah,
Okay.
jeez.
So there's 3, and this is at -1.
-1. So 5s. And then
D3, my friend.
Let's see it,
Because they
let's
got
see
those
it.
big boy fists.
whoop,
So it's 2, 4, 5 damage, and
Okay.
rugged construction.
rugged construction, looking for 6s. Got 1.
So
takes
4 damage.
Cool deal.
All right.
This will be.
Is your truck going to be able to end Abbadon?
Wait,
Heck
those
yeah,
were
it will be.
D3s. You rolled 4 damage.
Huh?
It was a 1, a 1, and a 2. It was 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter. Because
Doesn't
he
matter.
made
It's
one of the
fine.
ruggeds.
Don't worry about it.
So
Don't worry about it. All right.
your
so
truck
here we go.
is not bracketed,
He's not bracketed, so we got the 6 attacks.
and it gets the plus D3 if it charges, or
Only if it charges.
only if
yeah.
it charges.
So this is on 4s. Nice.
You got one of those weird cock dice too.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Cool.
And
got
3s
back
to
to
end?
average. Yeah. Nothing. It's high, but it's not that high. Whoop. Hey, there we go. -2 for D3.
Okay, so 4 ups.
Come on. Come on. Ah.
And roll your D3.
Let's see it.
So 1 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
-1.
Abbadon is taking 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just count that.
Sounds
How many
good.
does Abbadon start with? I'm totally blanking out. He starts with only 6, so he's down to 4.
4 wins.
Yeah.
Puny Abbadon.
Okay.
Puny.
So
Mortal.
so
Put him in
that's
his
great.
place.
We'll fight
Cool.
there. So what are we doing next? We're gonna fight with Abbadon.
Yes.
So here's the Drachmian.
Yep.
4 extra attacks.
Solid. Solid.
So that's 11 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on 2s.
All at once.
No, it's not.
no, it's not.
You didn't see any of those.
Obviously.
Okay, and so Drachmian is only strength 6.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So 5.
Just super wacky.
Yeah, you get a lot of attacks, but you don't get the big strength.
I'm being told Abbadon has 8 wounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, he does. I was looking at his attack characters.
That would do it.
Got me excited for a second.
He's got
So
6.
just 3?
Just 3.
What's the rend?
-3.
Okay, so go straight through.
So 6s?
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't go
it
on
doesn't
vehicles.
get cold. No, yeah, it doesn't get cold.
And so this is 3, 6, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so that'll kill him.
Except
will-
rugged construction?
6.
Adrian doesn't even
7, 8.
want to have a field thing.
I know, I don't. All right, you killed him.
Oh, do
Happy
I?
Now? Well, yeah, because you did. Yeah,
I did
had
3
6
to him
left
last
and you did
time.
7.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you did.
And
4
so this
before.
one you also paid for the bombs on it?
Yeah, heck
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's only 10 points.
So
So
we're exploding.
we're gonna explode.
Cost a CP, yeah?
Here we go. Oh yeah, do I get it back? Nope.
Neither of us have got any CP back.
So this is on Abbadon, D3 mortal wounds. 2.
Okay,
I'll take it. On the obliterators. 1.
okay, that's
That's
fine.
good enough. Kills a guy.
No,
You have
there's
there.
1 at 2 wounds left. He's at 2.
Okay.
He's at 2.
It's the Brian counting.
No.
There's a 1 there.
It got knocked when he was
No
at
worries.
2. The other one was at
Berserkers take 3. My bikers take 1.
Oh, you got off easy.
I know.
So Berserkers take 3? There's only 1 left in the squad?
Heck yeah.
No.
And Sorcerer, is he in 6?
I actually can't tell. Let me measure it right here.
If there's any justice in this world, he'll be within 6. Please. Warhammed Emperor.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in.
yes. D3 on the Sorcerer. 5.
So this is D6 damage.
No, D3.
No, C3.
Oh,
You rolled
okay,
a
okay.
5,
I did
so it's
3
So
and
he
he only has 3 left.
dies.
Sorcerer!
Another
Demo charges,
assassin
baby.
point.
Oh my god.
Man, these demo charges are paying off.
They're great. They're great. Oh, and these 2 in the back, unfortunately.
You're assassinating
Ugh.
with your own
I
explosions.
know, right? I need a couple 6s to save this unit. Nope, that'll just kill him. Dang it. That sucked.
The 1 wound I took on my my boys, they had delightful agonies. So I denied.
Sounds good. On the Obliterator.
On the obliterators, yeah.
Wow. All right. So did we finish turn 2?
That
We
was
did not.
Nuts.
I have a Demon
He
Prince.
still has more attacks.
All right.
Demon Prince with D6 extra attacks, 6.
Nice. Yes, that one has the attacks.
He does. He does have the attacks.
The other demon weapons do different things.
Yeah, so he already, so this is 12, 13, 14 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
That's a lot
12.
of attacks, Brian.
14.
That's crazy.
Hitting on 2s.
Chimera is just a boy. What are you doing to him?
Rerolling 1s.
Oh my gosh.
And then strength 7, so 4s.
Oh!
It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. So all of those at -2.
Rerolling?
They're just talents.
No, that's the relic talent. Which
No,
gives you-
no,
It's
no.
just the attack?
It's just the extra attacks.
Okay. And what's the rend? Sorry.
-2, standard talents.
All right.
So you took all of them?
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
Don't explode on me.
6.
I've had enough.
Come on. Ah!
Okay, so now
dang
we're
it.
finished my turn. I'm just going to pile in to protect my Demon Prince and get more boys on the point.
Okay. Whew.
Sorry, that was a lot of stuff,
That's
So
a
that
lot.
was all right.
but
Yep.
we lost lots of models.
Let's score that turn.
Oh, I totally am bringing the Kellermorph. Shoot.
Brian, did you engage on all fronts?
I did, only for... so here's the thing. I could pile in now with these
Chaos Marines?
Chaos Marines 6 inches, so then they could just do
Nice.
that.
That's
So that's
a
3
move right
points.
there.
All right.
That's good.
And you got 2 more bring it downs there, right? So you're up to 12 on that.
Where is everybody? Oh my god.
There's a lot
Oh,
dead.
can I get the team measure? This is a crazy game. Oh my gosh.
All right. Did we make it to turn 3?
We
I
did.
think We did.
We made it.
But a lot's dead. A lot's
oh my
dead.
gosh.
Oh, I
It
think
should
I
go
skipped
quicker.
the score screen again. Here's the score screen for everyone. Adrian, how many objectives you on?
I'm on
1?
1.
All right.
No!
The primaries are killing you here.
Right? That's killing me, man. Oh, leadership here on these guys. 6. Oof. So I will lose
So
1
one,
more.
and then on a 1 or 2,
is good.
It's fine.
Thank God. All right, looks good. Shall we dance?
Okay.
So I have at 1 command point now.
You have 1 now.
Dang.
And I am again behind like 15 super chats.
That's fine. I'm gonna do my
let's
stuff. You
try to
do
get
your
through
thing.
those. Well,
Let's do
the,
it.
the first one is the one we skipped, which was for you. Adrian,
yes.
thoughts on orc fast attacks, def coptas, and scrap jets seem good. I'm also nervous about horde nerfs. Thoughts on truck boys?
I have yet to try Truck Boys extensively. I'm interested. I'm also the Def Copters and the Scrap Jets, absolutely.
They're excellent.
And possibly even the Custom Booster Blasters and the teleporting guy because they FAQ'd him. So I honestly am going to start playing with some buggies lists that are like not jokes.
Because Adrian actually owns a ton of buggies. If you look back in 8th edition, we played in like an all buggy game, which was
that army got so much better.
It was crazy.
So we'll see if it's actually good, but I'm excited. All right, carry on.
Thank you, Nicholas. Building a White Scar army from the ground up. What would both of you recommend for troops in 9th edition?
This
Assault
is easy.
intercessors.
Assault intercessors.
intercessors.
But also normal intercessors with the assault weapon, they now advance and shoot. And those put out a ton of firepower.
That's a lot of shots.
So I wouldn't sleep on them either. I think they're solid. So I don't think I would consider anything else though out of those 2. Just those 2.
I don't know, like having 1 unit that infiltrates now, like maybe you bring infiltrators just to start on an objective maybe? I don't know. It's worth considering.
It's okay.
I'm going to spend my last command point to bring D6 guys back to the squad.
Really?
So do I get it back? Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
2 more guys. Cool.
What does this get you? I'm not sure I understand.
It's a
Saws?
threat on the backfield.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This was going to be here because I had saws. I was going to get 4 saws, and then my explosion killed them.
Oh, your last one died with the explosion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That was
You know what?
unfortunate.
Actually, then I feel fine about that explosion.
I was ridiculous.
A lot died with that explosion.
I know.
You know, this 9th edition has been all about vehicle explosions so
true.
far.
It's so
Because you
true.
can't re-roll them, too.
No.
So it's kind of a big deal.
If it happens, it happens.
Thank you, Alt. Playing Crusade is fun. I'm playing Custodes, and my shield captain does flat D4, damage 4, 6 explode, and 6's damage 8.
Yeah.
He's
So
a
what you're describing is what a shield captain should do normally. So I feel like we should just petition Games Workshop to fold that into the real game.
Oh, it's the Forge World captain. The what's that? We both have him, except mine's not painted.
Oh, what?
The Bugler, not the
It's like the Tribune type guy.
the
but I forget what
Tribune.
he is.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Forge World Tribune.
Tribune.
Thank you, Jordan. How do you feel about Armorer Helverins in this edition? Are they still worse than Warglaves? No, I don't think they were ever worse than Warglaves, and I think they're great. Mono Knights need a small knight to sit on objectives.
Yeah.
and Helverins can sit on that objective and still play the game. So I
Yes.
think they're good.
I think they're good. I like both, but I probably prefer the combat one just because I think it's more fun to run up and chainsword people. I don't know. I'm into it. Bridger thinks the opposite, so you could go either way.
Thank you, Mickey. What is your pick for ranged weapons for decimators?
Ooh, we actually spent like 30 minutes
Yeah.
chatting about this the other day, and we
did.
came to very few conclusions. The all the weapons cost quite a bit.
Soulburners are great, especially in this
But they're
meta,
pretty
but they cost
pricey.
so much.
That's the problem. All the weapons are pretty pricey, so I don't know that we had a definitively amazing option. They're pretty pricey for how easily they die. That's kind of the problem,
8
right?
wounds.
8
and
wounds.
It's like a 200-something
They
point
hit
unit.
so hard. They hit so hard.
It hits so hard.
But man, are the points are kind of high.
It's a lot of points.
It feels bad if you deploy them like you're going first, and then you don't go first and you lose them.
Because yeah, they'll die so easily.
They'll die immediately.
Yeah. Tough decision. They're demon engines, right? Could you?
Yep.
I guess with Nurgle, you could give them the 4-up. Could you? The 4-up invulnerable save.
I don't know if you can make them Death Guard because they're not. They're different. They're not. That's not Legion.
That's true. I don't think. Well,
just put
okay,
it-
that's
no,
a
you
weird,
can. I think you
It's part
can.
of
There was an FAQ to the Forge World, like what counts as a Legion, what doesn't. But
But you can make a relic Leviathan Death Guard. So you could definitely make a Decimator. Anyways,
I wouldn't be so confident.
Okay,
There's some weird stuff with.
I'm
Chaos
going to
Forge
say
World.
that I don't know, but it sounds super likely. With Death Guard, they actually get pretty interesting because you could give them the 4-up
Yeah.
invuln, and that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stefano. Love the bat reps. You're all awesome.
Yay.
With the changes to Blast, is running 60 Necron Warriors a waste now. I'll still run them. I just need to know if this is a put down and pick up army now.
Okay. This is a good time to talk about it on Saturday, 2 days away, the 25th. This is the launch day of 9th edition. We are playing a special Indominus game, which is Necrons against Ultramarines, kind of the poster children of this new edition. And I'm going to be running massed Necron blobs, huge Necron blobs. I think I'm going to be running 60 Necron warriors in 3 big units. So how about you come join us, and we'll find out together. Because honestly, I don't know. I think we did the math on how well they would stand up to a Wyvern, and it was actually pretty good. Like, they have a decent save, decent toughness, they regenerate. We weren't too worried about it, but, rapid fire battle cannon, on the other hand, it's kind of...
That's a different.
It's gonna
beast.
get a chunk through them. But anyways, Blast sucks, but there's a lot of advantages to having big units, especially with Necrons. So, we'll see. Come join us Saturday, let's find out.
Thank you, Alex. Any tips for playing Genestealer Cult against melee heavy hordes such as orcs?
Oh, I think Genestealer Cults are generally pretty solid in those matchups.
Yeah, the new playstyle is better against them because it used to be both those armies would trade, but the orcs could trade cheaper with grots.
That's right.
It's no longer the case as much, especially with the changes to these playstyles. Things like your vehicles will be able to let you trade out and actually kind of come up on that. So I think it's
Acolytes are your key, though.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Because acolytes are the things that shred boys and everything else.
Yep.
The problem is that your acolytes, you just pay more for an acolyte than they do for an orc.
Right.
So you have to make sure that you get kind of like a 2-for-1 deal where you're killing.
Boys are more expensive now.
Oh, boys went up.
Let's see, acolytes. No, they're the same.
They're
both
the same
8 now. They're both the same.
Well, then that's actually a good spot to be in.
Right?
That's interesting.
Acolytes can both kill each other. Let's be clear. But I think generally, the acolytes can have the edge. Obviously, boys with all the buffs can be pretty sticky.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're deep striking a Calamorph back here. Just kind of pop some shots at my my objective holders, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
See if you could take a 10-man squad out.
I know, right?
Thank you, Zotzed. You mentioned that the killshot stratagem still works in Space Wolves. Can I ask how or why? I've got 3 Predators on the way. Please help. Well, Space Wolves were kind of forlorn and forgotten in 8th.
So Killshot exists in several books. The Chaos Space Marine book has Killshot, as far as I understand.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it does. And so does Space Wolves, and I think so does Blood Angels, doesn't it?
Blood Angels definitely still have it.
And Dark Angels, I think, still have it too.
I don't know about Dark Angels.
Okay, so I think they only took it out of Codex Space Marine when they made the new Codex.
Yeah.
So they made the new Codex, and it just wasn't in there.
Can you toss me in advance?
But they didn't make 6. They didn't make the new Codex for Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Dark Angels.
Yep.
And so they just kept it. It's only Space Marines lost it because they got the new Codex.
Gilliman took it away. Is
That's
really
right.
what happened.
It wasn't Codex compliant
Gilliman.
anymore. But anyways, with
worst.
Space Wolves, with Blood Angels, it's good with all of them. We just talked about it with Space Wolves.
Well, because that's an army that specifically needs this mid-board shooting threat.
My friend Austin, who is generously lending his Space Wolves to us for a little while, actually has 3 Predators. So I might go pick them up, and we might see them in our next Space Wolves game.
Heck yeah.
They're real good.
Yeah.
All right, we're good with movement. Sorry about that.
Okay.
A lot of things to shift around. We've dropped the
So
Calamorph over
we've got
here.
a Calamorph back
It's like
here.
ready to go.
We've got three Acolytes coming up
Yep,
over here.
they've come up. The bike's here.
Squad on the
a
objective.
5-man just back and behind as a support unit. I should have never put these saws out here. Just totally spaced on the
Because
obscurity.
you could have stayed inside the building and then
Right.
advanced
I
up
was just trying to not. Yeah. So that was silly. Scooted the Ridge Runners over, just trying to get some shots on these Chaos Space Marines. Nothing else really tastes, to be honest.
Okay.
But I also just don't want to get killed by those Obliterators that can kind of just step anywhere and shoot.
That's right.
That's it. Let's go ahead and do some Psychic. So.
Okay.
Pretty easy this turn. We just have the Magus now.
Yes.
I know.
Removing his characters.
Let's not talk about it. It's horrible. So he has the 5-up Feeling Pain. He has Might from Beyond. Neither is super big now. So we're just going to start off with a Smite onto this boy.
So who are we smiting? The Space Marines?
Just Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos
yeah.
Space Marines.
That's
There's
all
a
I got.
3-man squad there.
Yeah.
Try and smite me.
Let's do it. It's +1.
Ooh, +1.
Ooh, it's a 9.
So I'm going to deny.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Ooh, you wish. D3. Can we kill the squad? Oh, down to 1.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll dig it. I dig it.
One lone warrior.
Right? And then the Undying Vigor. It's famous last words, so I'm not going to put on anything.
Okay.
Because I don't really need it on anything, as far as I can tell.
Bring the pain. What else you
The
got?
Chimera is kind of up blocking for these characters, so that's fine. Cool, that's it. We're going to move to shooting.
All right, bring it.
Shooting-wise, we got 5 shotguns into here, into the lone...
So I have a lone boy here, and there's a whole squad of bikers. We're gonna see if he can tank it. What do you think?
He's fine, he's fine. So here's the shotguns on 4s. Oh god, and maybe he will be fine
How do you miss at that range?
on 4s.
They shoot their own tires. You got 0.
What just happened?
Wait, oh, because they're only strength 4 at close range. They don't go to strength 5.
They were strength 4 there.
Oh,
That was a big yikes.
That was atrocious.
I love it. He just stands there like this, like,
I hope I can kill that
and then
guy
these
now.
guys are just like blasting this
Oh
way.
my
They're just
God.
intimidating him.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
that sucks.
Okay.
What else we got? Your Calamorph now?
Yeah, let's do the Calamorph.
So we've got a Calamorph. You
I'll feel
can't really
better.
see it here, but there's a Calamorph, and I've got 10 cultists that are holding my backfield objective. So if he could take me off the objective, that would be pretty cool.
That's right. So this is going to be 6 shots hitting on 2s. Every shot that it hits, I get to do another
That's right.
shot.
So there's a decent chance to kill the whole squad.
Yeah, there is. So on 2s, they all hit.
Okay,
So then it's going to be 6 more shots.
let's do it.
4.
4, 5, 6.
And they did FAQ. This guy gives rerolls of 1s after he's gotten the first hit. They changed it so you're not just like rolling 1 shot at a time.
Oh, so you
can't give yourself the buff.
benefit from your own.
Exactly. Cool. So they all hit.
So, so 12 hits
12 hits.
and strength 4.
So on 3s. Let's see it.
I need a bunch of 2s here.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Okay,
so there's 10.
Yep.
10 wounds and -1 or 2. I always forget with this. I think
it's less than you think.
No, I think it's 2, but
relic
that
is
might be the
higher.
relic one.
Yeah, it's -1, 2 damage.
Ooh, so I have some saves here.
I know.
Okay, so I only have 2 in cover, so I'll do those last.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do this batch.
Well, you're gonna do those last.
Yes.
I'll do them last.
So then they just go straight through. You only have 6 ups.
Oh, cultists don't have 5. They're not guardsmen.
Nope.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 die.
Yeah.
So here's the 2 in cover. I need to make 1 of these.
Fine. It's fine.
One
You got
six.
this. Here it is. Oh!
He'll die to morale, don't worry.
It'll die in my charge. Oh, that's hilarious.
So 1 lives on the
I
objective.
feel so much better.
You're never, ever going to get
I
him.
know. Curse him. All right, cool.
Yeah, this is a 9-inch charge. Okay,
Let's take a look at this.
what else we got? The Ridge Runners now?
We're going to give a +1 to hit from the Jackal
Yeah.
onto the cultists.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do...
Are you trying to clear away cultists so you can get to my
there's-
juicy demon prince?
I would like to, but there's no way I can.
You just don't have enough
because
shots.
this is 1 unit. I can't split it. It's like your
Oh,
obliterator
they're 1
problem.
unit.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, we're gonna put all the heavy stubbers into here. Obviously,
All the heavy stuffers into the cultists.
into the cultists. We're gonna put. You have. Is this a full squad still? 2, 4, 6, 8. I killed 2, I guess.
Yeah, with the explosions.
Right.
Explosions killing everybody.
And this is 12 shots on 3s. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead
Just
and
put them all.
everything into the cultists.
Okay.
We'll put 1 mining laser into here.
1 mine laser into the lone Black
boy.
Legion Marine. He's
That's
going
right.
to tank it so
I know
badly.
he is. So here's him. So 3 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Winning on 2s. Don't
You
do
got
it.
nothing.
Don't do it. There you go.
-3.
Yeah.
Double 6. That was good. A 5
I know.
and a
Right? I was
6.
like, oh dang, oh dang. And then occultist, other mining laser. Actually, it's a -3, so here's 3. Hitting on 3s.
That blast
2
coming
hits,
into play.
Right? And then on 2s.
D3 blast. D3 blast are the best blast.
They're the big winners for sure. Well, that just goes straight through.
Oh, yeah, right.
I appreciate the efforts.
He tried to take an armor save.
9. It was fine when you were
Imagine
rolling the
getting
pistol
hit with a
saves.
mining laser,
Yeah.
and you're wearing like a cultist
Two,
rag.
3.
It's like a burlap sack you're wearing. It's itchy. It's horrible. And then a mining laser just hits
But
you.
he believes.
Yeah, he believes.
So this is the heavy bolters. I'm sorry, heavy stubbers hitting on 3s. Oof, oof, oof. That's a
That's
big
awful.
oof. Oh my gosh.
Oh my!
Oh my god. 3s in. 3s in.
And then 3s again.
Ah! What is this? 3.
Adrian coming
6
through,
outs.
coming through in a clutch.
I got you.
Okay,
Oh
so you
my
killed
gosh.
4 cultists.
That's cute.
That's good.
Cute.
Both of you are struggling to kill the other person's chaff.
I know. This is hilarious. All right, so the bikers here in the building going into the lone berserker. So
Bring it.
shotguns, let's do this thing.
Don't kill my lone berserker. He went so
I
berserk.
hate that guy. Okay, looks like
And
we're all within
keep in
6,
mind, he didn't die to morale because of Abbadon.
2, 4, yeah, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it's nice. You have one of the few fearless because you can't
Yeah.
just do you can't make them. You can make 1 unit fearless.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gives everyone that, which is nice.
It's great.
So
ability.
here's shotguns on 4s.
That's okay.
4s
And
again.
4s again.
I just need 1. I just need 1. Okay, cool.
So any AP?
Nope.
So 3 ups.
Yep. The worst.
He lives.
The worst.
He lives to berserk another day.
Oh my gosh. All right. The
The
jackal sniper
Yep.
is gonna go for the demon prince because why not?
Bring it.
Jackal sniper on 2. Cool.
Okay.
And then on a 5 with a 6 doing mortal wound.
Ooh. So mortal wound.
So mortal wound, and then you have your 4-up save. If you roll a
What's
4,
your
I'll check
minus?
it.
Okay.
1 or 2. Thank you.
So
So
it's D3.
D3.
Okay.
See it.
So I've taken 2. I'm down to 3.
That was good.
I do half damage. So that was 2. How much?
No, you took a
You
mortal
just
and then you took
2.
1.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So my half damage is not paying off.
Imagine if that was a Sanctus, man.
Adrian's just gonna roll poorly, so
I'm
half damage
so
not a good
glad.
idea.
I'm so glad I'm so glad the Sanctus is dead. That Sanctus would have wrecked my whole
He's
army.
so good,
He would have
right?
wrecked my whole army.
Literally.
Do you have anything else? Are you going to charge with these bikes into Abbadon or something?
Right? I will charge the lone guy that won't die. So let's do some charges.
Okay, so there's one lone guy here who's going
Bikes.
to kill a 5-man squad of
Oh,
bikers.
for sure.
So you make the charge.
Honestly.
You make the charge.
And we want to kind of stay away from Abbadon, to be honest.
You've got
They have
nothing.
big bases.
All right.
Acolytes into cultists.
I should pay to Overwatch.
Yeah, do you want it?
How many? He's got 3 cultists left, or 3 acolytes left.
And you have 7 CP.
1, 2,
You have
3,
7
4,
CP?
5, 6,
He
7,
hasn't been spending them.
What are you doing
8,
with
9.
your life?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I think it just feels like it's a later turn than it is.
It is a bloody game.
Here,
Like, look
6
what,
hits.
look what's left.
Boom.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
I don't like that. Now 4s. I don't like this at all. Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Wow.
Cultist.
That was ridiculous.
5 wounds on your 3 boys.
It's fine. 5 ups. Come on. Ah, they suck.
They
Overwatch.
die.
Overwatch isn't dead.
They die.
Oh, that was dumb. Oh my god.
Are you gonna charge with your Calamorph?
Heck yeah, looking for a 9.
9 is charged.
You can't Overwatch
Can't
now.
Overwatch now.
Haha.
Oh! Okay, so he gets it.
he's
This is
in.
cool because he actually gets on my objective.
Yeah.
But now you've still got to kill him. And we know how hard that could be.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
We know how hard it could be for Adrian to do things that are obvious. That's what I'm trying to point out.
The way you worded that sounded really mean.
It's not mean. It's empirically accurate. Wouldn't you say at this point?
I wouldn't disagree with you,
Thank
honestly.
you.
I
think we have a lot
It's
of
not
video
mean.
evidence to justify that Adrian cannot do the things that are obvious.
As Jeff said to me before, it's not mean if it's true.
That's true.
We're going to do Jackals into the Lone Berserker.
Thinking about that for a second. Pretty sure it could be mean and true.
I'm going in.
You're going to charge who?
The Berserker.
The one Berserker?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Let's see it.
Let's
With
do
there's a unit of 5 bikes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. They're 2 attacks each. They're only strength 3.
You're worried that if you fail, I'll just power fist you all?
You will.
I-
You literally will.
Yes.
That's
Correct.
100%.
This is
right
accurate.
Now, this is worth, what turn is it?
Turn 3.
Just stay on the point.
I'm just going to stay on the point. 3
Okay.
points. Like, I should be able to kill you, but we know what will happen, right?
I love how we're in his head so badly that like obvious things he won't do.
Who is this we, Brian?
10
That's
attacks.
just you.
I'll hit with half.
I need to somehow attribute Bridger to this as well.
That's too close. Nope, we're not doing it. All right, let's do this. So
You're gonna fight with your
combats.
Calamorph? Here, we'll put it.
Am I?
You can kind of see above
I'm
here.
pretty sure I'm gonna start with this one first, but
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so 5 bikers against my
2,
1
4,
Black Legion
6,
Marine. He's been
8,
alive for 10,000 years.
and the leader.
He's
That's
a
right.
veteran of the longest war.
Oh my goodness.
Brian's
and I was
just trying
gonna
to
die.
psych you out here.
You're trying to see if they hit on 3s or 4s?
I'm checking a bunch of
He's
things.
literally bad guy monologuing about a single Chaos Marine.
Boom, boom,
That's
boom,
how
boom,
you.
boom.
That's how you win with.
Yeah, nothing weird. Okay,
So they just hit on 3s, right?
on 4s.
Oh, 4s. Okay.
Yeah, they're
They're only human.
they're neophytes.
Yeah, they're neophytes. That's right.
All right, so this
now
is
strength.
5.
5s.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't do
So
it.
now I just have 3
Don't do
saves.
it. Don't do it. You can't. No. No. You suck so much.
He lives. This is why you didn't fight the berserker.
That literally. Yeah, this is why.
Because this is the same stat line.
That sucks.
Okay.
Oh
Do
my
you want to fight with your
God.
Calamorph?
Not really.
Oh no, I'm OPSEC.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Single
saying.
cultist is
I
gonna die
couldn't.
morale.
I couldn't kill one Marine.
You couldn't kill 1 Marine.
One Marine.
Well, again, 10,000 years, veteran of the long war. Reference my monologue
oh my gosh.
for seeing why you
This
couldn't
is
kill him.
nuts. Okay, so I'm pulling up the.
So the Calamorph?
The Calamorph. I'm gonna slap you with my gun.
So normally we would just pick up this model, but at this point, the
Heck
Calamorph.
yeah.
How many attacks?
just 4 because it's cultist knife. They're all
Okay.
the same. So hitting on 3s.
That's it. Bring it. That's it.
Rerolling 1s because I did kill someone. He's
Ooh.
inspired himself.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Strength 3.
Strength 3, classic.
Okay.
So 3 wounds
3
minus.
sixes. Nothing. You need
Oh,
3 sixes.
3 sixes?
Fine.
I got
no
this.
problem. Oh no!
No.
You're
So he
evil,
dies?
man. Evil.
He dies.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm still hidden. Cool. Good. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Wow. You want to attack here?
With my lone Space Marine, Sergeant.
Yeah.
So he has 2 3 attacks.
Oh no.
He hits with 2. Strength 4, T4. 1 wound. Give me a wound on a bike. Yeah, wound on a bike.
The wheels are coming off the wagon. All right, that's it.
Okay,
that's
so
it.
at the end of the turn, you do get, this is round 3, so you get 3 points for holding the center, right?
Yep. I will get 2 points for table quarters because I'm not in this table quarter currently.
Correct. 2 for engage on all fronts.
And
What
you've
else?
only killed 1 character all game. Or sorry, 2 characters all game, right?
I think
2
so.
characters so far.
Yeah, yeah. I
All
killed
right.
the 2 that I knew I could kill.
Okay,
right?
now at the start of my turn, I'm on 1 objective, 2 objectives. So it's still 10 points, but I'm not on more
Correct.
because of your shenanigans.
Exactly. Some would say you're on less.
I am on less. That is the technical term. Okay, let's take it into my turn. What is this, 4?
Turn 3.
Oh, no
my
way.
God,
Yes.
you're
Get
kidding
Get out
me.
of here. This is an advance. Wasn't a good one, but it was one.
Thank you, Zach. Loving the content. Is there a home for Ghost Keels in 9th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that we spoke a little bit about this earlier. I think that just the ability to start the game on the board.
Listen,
means
they
a
move
lot
and
more.
shoot now too. They shoot in combat. They got better.
They move and shoot
They
heavy?
don't shoot in combat with every weapon though. Only the fusion I think is not blast.
Which is
the ion.
what you want.
No. The ion
the
was
big
actually.
fusion.
Huh?
The big fusion should be blast because it's D3, right?
No, they made one of them blast, one of them not. You should double check. I don't
weird.
remember.
Weird.
It is weird. So those bikers are super.
Thank
dead.
you, Kieran. Is there
Kieran.
any reason to try and get more than 1 marker light right now? As 4 is useless, 2 to 3 is situational, and 5 is hard to get with drones.
Sounds about right to me, but
No, not really. Like until they fix it, you don't need those extra marker lights.
There you have it.
So yeah.
Thank you, Casey. Hey guys, love the videos. What Space Marine chapter do you guys think are the big winners going into 9th? With
2,
what we know.
3. White Scars!
Yeah.
We love White Scars.
No.
here.
Honestly, all the Space Marines got better. Space Marines in general.
They are
But
all
they want
really good.
but they want Space Marine big winners specifically.
The best Space Marines are probably White Scars.
Yeah, but also I think we mentioned before Salamanders also got better because they got more CP.
They pretty much all well,
they're all good.
they're all good. Even Imperial Fists.
Thank you, M. Anderson. Thoughts on the Ares? Seems like a great mobile screen while threatening the whole board if needed. Even an optimum choice.
Super rare, super cool model that's rare to see, which I love, but it's kind of points expensive, don't you think?
I think that GW got a little freaked out when people were spamming the flyer, and then they overcosted the Ares. It does not have 500 points of guns on it.
Gotcha.
It's a really cool model. I have the dropship. Brian got it for me.
Right.
I don't even remember what the holiday was.
Christmas.
Christmas, yes. That was a Christmas present.
Christmas.
That's a
He
holiday.
forgets Christmas. I'm using Delightful Agonies on the Demon Prince on himself.
Oh, dang.
It's a cool model.
Good. I think you're good. Oh, no, I can deny. It's on 8.
That's
What's the other spell that
Swordford.
he has?
I'm sorry, he.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. He cast 1.
I need a 9. It's a 5. You got it. You're delightfully agonizing.
Making sure. Realized I need to be just on that side of the point.
I feel you.
Okay. Okay, that's my psychic.
Cool deal.
It's
shooting time.
It's the shooting phase.
Shooting
So
time.
I guess we're just gonna do some rootin' tootin' shooting against these bikers with
dang.
my obliterators.
Yeah.
So I just got 18 shots. Strength,
Okay. Hey,
Enough?
that's good. That's 8.
AP,
Nice.
3, damage.
Ah!
Just 1. Okay.
My man.
1, 2. Okay, so
Sounds good. So you're gonna be
two,
-1 to hit because
4,
they're bobbing
6,
and weaving.
8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I always find myself thinking, should I re-roll that? And then I realize, oh, I'm not allowed to anymore.
Yeah. There's so many things.
So
like
hitting
that.
on 4s
Yep.
and re-rolling from Abbadon. Great.
So good.
So good. Re-rolling everything is always good.
Right.
Man, Abbadon.
Nice.
Bring it home, Abbadon.
Hey,
You did something.
that was perfectly average,
It's totally fine.
which is gonna be perfectly
Okay,
fine.
on 2s.
Yep.
Okay, and
Oh,
6 up in Molns.
Yeah, no problem. Only 1 damage. Tell me the chance. 6s. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikers exactly. Nice and efficient.
I
Thank
know.
you.
No, I had a wound. You wasted a wound.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's got you there.
throw it away.
Got him.
My math. So these obliterators can't see anything. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. So
This is correctamundo.
if that is accurate, what we're gonna do is put. We're just gonna go into the charge phase, and we're gonna
good.
charge with Abbadon into your bikers.
Yep. Bring
There's
it,
a
son.
mighty charge.
He's in.
Abbadon,
Film time.
the despoiler. Bring it. D6 extra attacks.
Ugh. Ah.
Oh, it's
Skirting.
just 2.
Skirting it.
It's just 2. So that's fine. So he's just got his 8, 9 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7,
They're fine.
8, 9. All hit.
Nice.
And then this is strength 6.
So 3s.
So 3s.
We'll see it. Oh, come on, Ryan.
And
come on.
6 up saves.
6s don't
and
matter,
then,
right?
And then 3 damage.
Yep.
And the squad goes down.
Yep. God.
So I'll just pile
I
in.
really don't blame them. I blame myself for that rolling. Like they.
They sucked in combat.
God.
Okay. So at the end of my turn, I got an engage on all the fronts for 3 points.
Sounds good.
All right.
And do I have other secondaries?
You have
Every time.
you have bring it down.
Which
You've already scored 4. You only have 1 vehicle left.
okay.
And
which
you have
he's
while we
hiding.
stand we fight. So just don't die.
Okay. So don't die with Abbadon, the berserker, or sorry, not the berserker, the
That'd be
the
nice.
obliterator. Okay. So
Sounds
far,
good.
so good. I left Abbadon here so that you could charge with those 5 acolytes if you wanted to,
tasty.
and try to go for the kill. You
I
know,
appreciate that. That's
Adrian,
what I appreciate.
how many
Slack.
objectives are you on?
I'm on
Going
2.
into All right.
So I get 10 points.
10 points.
10 points, son. All right, let's do this.
Going into Genestealer
Yeah, I
turn
tried.
4.
I tried to get him off this point on the back of the board here, but I rolled a 1 on my advance, and I think I needed like 3. I needed a 3 on the advance. I rolled a 1. I could have re-rolled that. I have a ton of CP.
You could double shoot.
You know what?
have
I need to save my
a lot
CP.
of things to spend
I
your
need to
CP
save
on.
my CP for something. I don't know what it is. Oh, you know what I should have done? Nothing. I was gonna say I thought I had 1 cultist left, but I didn't. I could have tied to traders or something, but doesn't matter.
Thank you, Stovetop. Blood of Sanguinius and Skulls for the Golden Throne. Thanks for the great content.
Hey, appreciate it. Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Marion Marks.
I'm shifted over to here.
Thoughts on Possessed in 9th? I got 20 of them for an Alpha Legion Possessed
Yes.
Bomb. But once 9th got announced, seems subpar.
No. They're still a great combat unit. You just don't use them the same way you used to. You used to try to make them this like unkillable bomb. Now they're just a solid combat threat,
Exactly.
right? And obviously there's still ways to make them super tough. There's still ways to make them super fast, to kill really hard. The only thing that was impacted was their ability to be like -5 to hit, which was cute and all that. But honestly, they still hit super hard, and that midboard combat got even better. So they're still super solid for that. Just you don't have to tank. You don't have to put all your eggs into one big basket of them. Just take a solid sized squad and go fight for an objective.
They're
Thank
great.
you, Benjamin Nelson. How many orc boys is too many? I'm trying to build a wall army.
Yeah.
So how many do I have over here? 3, 6,
I don't think we can
90.
count that high.
That's 120. It's only. I think it's only about 150.
Really?
Okay.
That's around the territory that is acceptable.
You can never have too many. There's literally.
I guess a lot of them are not just regular orc boys. They're like Ludas.
Yeah,
or...
I also, for what it's worth, have 30 Death Coptas.
Yeah, that takes up a lot of
Of
real
which
estate.
you can only run 15.
I can only run 15, so if somebody wants 15 Death Coptas. Yeah.
So awesome.
Thank you, Kyle. Do you guys think that troops and transport spam is going to be a thing in 9th? I'll be trying
We
6
do.
Ghost Arcs with 10-man squads. Seems hard to remove.
We love transports in this.
I
edition.
tried to buy a bunch of Ghost Arcs the other day. They were all sold out.
Yeah.
I think Games Workshop's just sold out a lot in general. But yeah, I never considered running the Ghost Arcs before. That's why I don't have them. But now I'm kind of into it. So I'll probably end up buying a couple, maybe just 2. I don't know, 3 seems like too much.
Too much?
3
I
is...
think-
Necrons are pricey, dude.
Maybe.
But anyways, transports are great. In fact, looking at armies that have good transports is a good sign of an army that can play the game really well. So Guard with their Chimeras. Chimera is probably the canonical great transport for its price.
It's quite good.
Um,
Although Razorback is also a nice...
Razorback is
Just
solid. It's not
sets
as
the
good though
bar.
because you just got those 10 wounds inside, and the Razorback's only got the 5 wounds inside. And I just kind of I dig it. It's really good. It puts out a lot of shots at close range. Super cheap. It's cheap with the dudes inside. I don't know. I'm into it. And Guard can already spam tanks in a way where you can't like afford to be shooting their Chimeras because you've got to be shooting their other tanks. So yeah, transport spam's totally solid.
So good.
Thank you, Thomas. Great content. What do you expect from Imperial Fists with no cover rule and bonus against buildings?
Well, I don't know about the buildings, except for maybe that new Space Marine one.
And the
yeah.
Necron
But
one.
the ignore cover. I personally, my question when we were like waiting for points, I was like, Contemptor Mortis, Contemptor Mortis, Contemptors, who actually took the points really well.
Yeah.
It's only 165 as opposed to 142.
Yeah.
So that's super tasty.
And they move and shoot on twos.
With the Twin Heavy Bolter?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're great still, and so that's basically you're paying 30 points to get +1 BS for an amazing vehicle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like it. That's my main Space Marine army.
All right, what do we got? We got the
Psychic.
movement. He brought his tanks around so he could shoot Abbadon.
That's right, son.
Oh, nice. Abbadon's actually the closest to you.
Yeah.
He's not next
What's
to
not within
models.
3?
He's not within 3. So cool. And then we've got we've brought some boys out here for a charge. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You're
If you want to
some
charge the
acolytes?
Berserker, and because I'm OBSEC, I can take the point from you.
Got it.
And get 4 points on that.
Let's see it.
great.
Okay. So
Let's take a look.
You got a psychic phase?
I do have a psychic phase. We are going to. What's his other one? He has the buff, and I have my cheat sheet here, which is like, oh, Might from Beyond. So we're just going to smite Abbadon. That's why he's right here with an 18.
Ooh,
Going for a smite.
I like it.
All right. Ooh, nice at the 9. Oh,
So you get it.
I'll take it.
Give me that D3.
2.
You're hurting the boy.
Okay. Okay.
So for what? For all you keeping track at home, Abbadon only has 2 wounds left.
It's nice. It's nice.
I thought you were going to come in to fight him. Now you're just going to shoot him
Yep.
like a coward.
That's right.
Okay, that's it.
We're gonna Might from Beyond these guys. Hoop. On a 5. I think it's a 6, but
Okay.
we'll check that when it matters.
That's fine.
If it matters. That's it. Shooting.
Bring it.
We're gonna get +1 to hit against
+1 to hit. It's not a game unless
Abbadon.
so +1 to hit against Abbadon with the Jackal Office.
Yep.
And so we've got 2 Ridge Runners to try and drop him.
That's right.
And he's only got 2 wounds, so I think you got him.
I think so.
All right,
Here's
that's it.
hoping. Here's hoping. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Sounds good. Let's do it. So we're gonna put obviously both of the heavy mining lasers into him. We're gonna be doing what's his toughness?
He's T5.
T5.
Just put everything into him.
Okay, 1 CP, overcharge weaponry, +1 to wound him.
Oh, geez.
It's great.
Yeah, of course.
Everything
Brian's
into
like, oh no, don't put everything into
So
him.
2d3 shots. Okay, so 3 shots.
These are the lasers.
Lasers.
These are the ones you really need to do it.
Yep.
So winning on 2s.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, hitting on 3s first. Okay.
Okay, wounding on 2s. Hoop. Okay, so 2 invulns.
So 4 ups.
He's so
First
nervous.
one. Second one.
He's dead.
No.
He's got to reroll.
I'm going to re-roll it. So you have 1.
D6 -1, correct?
It's D6 -1.
I don't even want to think about it.
And do you have any CP left?
Nope.
Oh, he dies.
Just.
He dies.
Whew. Yes. They said it couldn't be
Abbadon.
done, but it was. Wow.
He goes down.
Jackal into the lone pesky jerk.
Okay.
Over there on a 2. Good. Yep. And
got
then
nothing.
wounding on a 4. No, nothing.
Okay.
I never have
So charge phase.
No, we have Keller Morph through this window to here.
Oh, you can see.
I think so. You tell me.
Let's put him on the ground floor.
No.
No.
Okay.
Do you want to be on the objective, or do you want to be shooting?
Yeah, that's the decision.
You could come out here and do both.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die.
You could come. You cannot do both.
That's what I want. That's my
So
question.
do you want the point or do you want the kill?
Well, the point doesn't matter
So then kill me.
right now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna step back.
So he's
going
gonna
to
step back and he's gonna shoot me.
Cool deal. All right. So let's see. We're gonna do 6 shots.
And let's see no ones. That's what you want to see.
I know, right? We'll get close in case we want to charge him.
Okay.
2s. There's a 1.
There's a 1. So,
So
5 more shots.
5 more shots.
2, 3, 4. 5 more shots for you.
Thanks, sir. And 2s. Looks good.
Ooh.
Right? And then
3s.
3s. Let's see it. Nice.
Not bad.
That's great.
Okay, so these I get no save at all.
Right.
So 2, 4, 6, 8 dead.
Sounds good.
And
Man, that Kellermorph is like doing the business.
well, this is what the Calamorph specializes
That's
in.
his job.
He comes. He's a surgeon. He comes back here and deals with these dudes.
That's right.
So you got to charge. You're going to charge my berserker.
Just the Berserker. I have a +1 to charge from the Clamavus.
Okay.
So
What do we got?
it's pretty short. Like a 5.
All right.
Which would be a 4.
Let's roll a 4.
I know, right? Here we go.
You make it.
Sounds good.
So that lone berserker, he stood up to everything so far.
I know, right? Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Okay.
Coming on in. Staying out of range with other stuff. Let's check my From Beyond real quick. Is it a 5 or is it a 6? Should I stay or should I go? My From Beyond is a 7. Yep. Cool. So, 2 attacks each. +1 for leader. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And the leader.
Okay.
And the leader. All right. So this is on 3s.
All right.
No cult icon.
Not bad so far.
Right? No CP, no exploding. And then on 4s.
Okay.
That was terrible. 1, 2 at -4.
Yeah, he's
That'll
dead.
kill. Cool, cool.
So you got the berserker. That's great.
I'll take it. That's a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot.
And you got your OPSEC on the point.
That's right.
I
I dig it.
Okay.
Okay, that's me. Leadership.
For these 2 cultists.
You got it. Ooh.
So I lose 1.
And then a 1 or 2. Come on,
I'll keep
baby.
this one. He's good.
Good. Dang,
See,
dang,
you
dang.
could see how the leadership really benefits.
Oh, they would have been so
So
dead.
at the end of the
Great.
round, you scored 4 points.
Yep.
For that secondary's been really paying off.
Yeah, that's
Right?
really nice.
and then
okay.
engage on all fronts. What do you have for that?
You're in 1, 2. Are you in 3? You're in 3. Do you have anything
this
back
guy
here?
could be here. He was here.
Okay, so you've got 3.
Yep.
Or so 2 points. He's in 3/4.
Just 2. Yeah,
2
yeah.
points.
All right.
I haven't gotten 3/4.
What's the score so far?
It is 43 Genestealers, 38 Black Legion.
Oof.
Okay.
Last
So
turn?
at the start of my is this my this is my turn
Start
4.
of turn 4 for Brian.
So start of turn
Yeah.
4. Yeah, it's going to be so.
Bottom of 4.
I'm on 1.2 points, and I'm not on 3, but you're on 2. So I'm going to show you a Black Legion trick.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it.
So it's called World Killer.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 CP,
So good.
and I take this objective from you, even though you have OPSEC.
That's right. You get super mega ultimate obsec.
That's right.
It's so good.
And so that means I hold more and get 15.
Sounds good.
Ooh, fancy.
Do I get a command point? No.
Do I? No. Okay. So I had CP to burn, so that was a cool. I love little trick they have.
It's one that I've always wanted to use, but I never could in 8th edition because you're always doing
It
other
works
things,
a ton
right?
in 9th edition, though.
Yeah. It's
So
great.
okay,
It's
so
great.
we're gonna
What's the plans, man?
run onto this objective.
Good enough.
Objective there.
Good enough.
And we've still got this one boy on the objective here.
Yeah, the worst.
He's just gonna go in the building. No, he's gonna go behind here.
Yeah.
Because
there's windows everywhere.
there's windows. And then I don't think I have much other movement. Got a squad right in front of me, which I guess I could make disappear.
Mm-hmm. Quite likely.
Yeah.
Thank you, J. Edward Sawlaw again.
Thank you.
What do I have to pay to get more of Brian's dark monologues? Because I will pay it. Reference my monologue is my new favorite catchphrase.
Reference my monologue. Oh, that's amazing.
Listen, when you're playing Black Legion, you can't help but monologue.
That's right.
It just kind of brings it out in you. You know what I mean? So there's nothing I'm gonna do to ever get your tanks. Would you kind of agree? They're just too fast.
I agree.
Like even if I advance this turn, I'd have one more turn.
Right.
Like even if I advance, throw me. No. Do I care if you throw me in advance?
And you're gonna kill these guys, right?
Yeah, throw me in advance.
3.
So it's like I would have got to there and then 4 inches. I could never do it next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's fine.
I think
have to
would
give
have.
it to you.
I think you would have needed to roll me a 6 on the advance.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, I think we're good. We're on the points. We're on the points. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna smite you.
Schmut.
So
6.
goes off. Do you want to attempt to deny?
Yeah, why not? You got it.
Okay. So D3. You lose 2 acolytes.
Sounds good.
And then I have my 2 obliterators over there that did not advance. They don't need to roll strength. AP does matter. So AP 3. So that's
good.
it. So
Damage
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on 3s. Rerolling my 1s, thankfully.
Right.
Let's reroll that. It's cocked. Okay. And then this is 2s. Okay, so you've got your 6 up invulns.
Oh yeah, right. I was like, do I get a save? 6s! You got him.
Okay, so that's the acolytes down.
They are obliterated.
All right. So that's the end of my turn. I did get an engage on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
All fronts? All 4?
No, only 3
So only
because he
3.
moved back.
Right.
All right,
hide.
and no more bring it down?
I'm never going to get another bring it down.
Never going to get another bring it down?
And then what's my 3rd secondary?
While we stand, we fight.
Oh, which is, I've already lost a bunch of points on that, but I'll still get 10 for that. So, okay, start of your turn, you get 5 points.
5 points. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
And this is your turn 5.
That's right. Last turn. I don't want to give anything to you. So I still need to get engaged on all fronts. I'm not going to kill his character. And the third one is... Oh, yeah, holding this. Have I finished that one already, though?
No.
I haven't
You
scored it every
actually have to
turn.
do it every turn to max it.
You do have to do it every turn to max it. Do you have any OPSEC left?
No, I
And these
don't.
are the most. This is 5 points.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lot.
Well, there's a reason it's at the end. Yeah, I don't have any more troops, so that's not going to happen.
So actually, it might have been worthwhile last turn to like save the unit and get it this turn. No?
No, because how am I gonna get on the point right now? It's only worth 1 more point.
That's true, that's true.
You know? If the game's that close, then yeah, but
You're right, you're right.
we'll see.
Okay, so what points could you pick up this turn? You could pick up engage on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
You can take me off, not a ton. You could take me off of this point,
Easily.
but you can't take me off these without throwing away your vehicles at me.
Would it matter if I told you that you cannot win?
Yeah, that's
Would
true.
Would that matter?
There isn't actually a
Mathematically,
place to win.
you cannot.
Because
come
basically the
close.
Kelemorph can come out here if you
Yep.
want.
Get a kill.
Because I don't get any kills for taking this Kelemorph.
Sure.
So you take me off that point. Your Ridge Runners, you wouldn't want to come out with them because I'd get points for killing them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd get equal the number of points that you would get for, yeah.
If I take you off this point,
I have both the Obliterators on it and
Yeah.
the...
I can kill it easily. Well, not easily, but for sure.
If you take me off of that, then I only get 10 on the primary next turn, and that maxes me, right?
Yeah, you only have 10 left to score in prime.
Only 10 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Boop. Any more tricks? Tricks. Yeah, because he'll get 10
So you're at 48, and Brian's going to go up to 65 at the start of his turn.
because of that 10.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think you can.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. You would have to score 20 points somehow, and stop him from getting while we stand we fight. So you have
Which
to
is
kill.
another 10, yeah.
You have to kill the Obliterator and the Demon Prince, and
Yeah,
I don't even know,
yeah,
and get the middle objective.
and get the middle, yeah.
And even then, I don't think it's enough points.
Yeah. No worries. I'm just thinking. Boop. If I go here.
So you basically want to put all your work into taking me off that point.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd put like stubbers into the cultists and big lasers into the
Oblitz.
oblitz.
And then
Okay.
this guy's here. Wait,
Okay.
where was he? He was here?
Yeah. So you want him to shoot and then charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not in range though. 18. Where
Yeah,
was I?
he was here.
So yeah, I'm not gonna be in range.
Okay.
Because that'd be the thing. Go here, shoot here, charge here to take you off both points. But it's
I
not
see.
quite enough.
I see.
And then the jackal can make it to here, which is probably not quite enough.
You could try and make a charge potentially. But then, so then I would only get 5 points at the start of my turn and then 15 at the end of my turn. Or
10.
10 at the end of my turn.
Why 10?
While we stand, we fight.
Um,
The Demon Prince and the Oblit in the squad.
Oh, the Ablit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Good game. Oh, that was brutal.
That was really,
great.
really bloody, really fast.
Oh my god.
You got an MVP for the game?
Yes, the Sanctus.
Yeah.
Sniper.
Oh my god, the Sanctus.
He was so good.
I actually think. Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
If we do that over again, if we just
Yeah.
do over,
Yeah.
and you take your Sanctus and put it far more aggressively, in that one turn you could have popped both Psychers.
Maybe.
No, I think you could have.
Yeah.
And then okay, or you could have tried to put it in a spot where I had to go through a lot of models.
Yes.
To get to it.
So that one I totally agree because that's not kind of counting on going hot.
Yeah.
If I was trying to go quick because GSC is already a very long game.
Totally.
Right? So yeah, I should have kept more things kind of screening him. Looked out for that. Honestly, I did assume this thing, and I totally forgot about the ranges and character targeting. So I love him. I'm sad because I do think the brigade is great, but it means I can only have one of him.
Yeah.
And I also do like the melee one. So
because if you double exploded, I would have lost another 2 Oblits.
Yeah.
Which would have stopped my ability to like wither your army away.
Totally.
And then you could have come in for the charge. Like my characters would have been paper thin.
No more warp time or prescient.
Yeah, my demon prince. Yeah, my demon prince would have been weak. I would have lost a bunch of berserkers. I would have lost the last Terminator.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like it just would have been kind of lights out.
Yeah, for sure. He did mad work.
That was amazing. Also, the Calamorph did a ton of work too.
He's great. He's
so
great.
those two were really stars.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad I still brought them in the list, even though it kind of feels like with the new character targeting, it's like, oh, they got hurt a lot. They're still great. They're still awesome. What about you?
So the Obliterators are obviously the key weapons here.
Yeah.
They're the ones who gave me all the tools I needed to play. But I loved my combat threats, particularly my Berserkers.
Honestly, yeah.
They were crazy.
They were
like their ability to just like chill here and be like, okay, okay, I'm on the objective now. I'm really into them.
Yeah.
They were great. So if I didn't have them, their ability to get in there and just take on anything, I might have been in trouble, especially because if Abbadon tried to charge your Patriarch, I could have actually been in trouble there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
whereas you can kind of throw them in there. You're not honestly losing that too much if you lose them, but you just hit.
When you had
hard.
to burn CP on fighting first and everything,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
like it was great.
No,
so
was
really,
awesome.
really great game, super tight. We have another super epic game coming up this Saturday. It's the 25th launch day. As I said, it is the Indominus box set special. We're gonna have the new Necron models, which you may have already seen us play with some of them. We're gonna have the new Space Marine models as well. So we're gonna be playing with a bunch of them. It's gonna be a really cool thematic game you're not gonna want to miss. It's Saturday, our typical time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Bridget, did you have something else you wanted to go through?
Thank you, War Machine TV. He asks, how many Primaris OBSEC bodies do we need on the table in 9th? And what are your thoughts on Eradicators?
Yeah. I think Eradicators are totally solid.
They're still great.
We're gonna be playing one squad of them, just to kind of feel them out this Saturday. So we're gonna see how they do, but I think they're totally solid.
They're a very polarizing unit, and we're kind of right in the middle. We think they're great. We think there's ways to fight them.
Yeah.
But the points came out really nice on them.
They output really well for their points. They also they're semi-tough Space Marines, but they kind of die if you focus them.
If
they're
you really want to
efficient
use...
anti-tank
Yeah, they're efficient. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, absolutely. And bodies-wise, I personally am partial to like at least 40 like intercessor bodies if you want to run that kind of list.
That's my number, is a roughly 40. Intercessors are too amazing on almost any flavor, so bring those intercessors.
Yep.
All right.
All good.
Thanks a lot, everyone,
Thank you guys
and
so much.
thanks for coming and watching. As always, like and subscribe so you don't miss out, because we got a ton more 9th edition content coming. We're coming to the end of our crazy daily schedule.
Build up to the launch.
But after our daily schedule, we're still going to have more videos. We're going to do new shows like Crusade. We're even thinking about like a mini kind of for funsy tournament in here. So lots of cool stuff coming up. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. So we'll see you hopefully this Saturday. And of course, we've got more tactics videos coming out tomorrow as well. So don't miss on that.
We'll see you guys soon.